clear skies and no blinds, it's filling up with heat. The nightmares I can handle, but it's getting hard to breathe. It's getting hard to breathe. Yeah, I still had a good time, although I spent the end of the night in the bathroom, hugging the toilet like my best friend. Like I really missed it. I woke up soaked in sweat and daylight. It's almost 1. The whole morning's gone to waste. I had so many things I wanted to get done to make it worse. Fell asleep in my jacket over hoodie over shirt. So when you walk into my room, see the couch, ask me, is that where you sleep? And I say, yeah, I used to. You say, what do you mean? I say, I stopped. You say, what for? I say, I stopped falling out of my bed when I started sleeping on the floor. I woke up soaked in sweat and daylight. It's almost 1. The whole morning's gone to waste. I had so many things I wanted to get done to make it work. Fell asleep in my jacket over hoodie over shirt. I woke up soaked in sweat and daylight. It's almost 1. The whole morning's gone to waste. I had so many things I wanted to get done to make it worse. Fell asleep in my jacket over hoodie over shirt. Jacket over hoodie over shirt.
Hello? Hello, chat. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. How are you all doing? Hello. I'm back from VidCon now. I'm here with Brett.
Hello.
Hello. I hope they can hear you well. My microphone's like quite
I'll get
quiet.
closer.
Yeah.
I love this song. I'm like listening to it.
Oh yeah,
It's so
oh,
cute.
it's such a cute song. I know. I gotta make it a little quieter though, because sometimes it's a little loud. Hi everyone! Chat! Today we are reacting to both of our Sam and Colby videos. We're first reacting to the one that was uploaded yesterday, which is with G and me, and then we're reacting to Brett's, because we were both on Sam and Colby, and I thought it would just be fun to talk about our experience, because I think Sam said it, right? Sam said that we both had a similar
Yes.
experience.
I think we both have empathic tendencies.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, very exciting. Very exciting. I just came back from VidCon as well. So I got a few gifts that I'm probably gonna look at afterwards. But yeah, very cool, very cool. Have you guys seen the video yet? Have you guys watched it yet? I have not. And you haven't either, right?
We filmed literally a year ago. I still haven't watched it yet.
Oh, like at all? Have you seen like clips?
I watched. I won't ruin anything, but there's a part that I watched that like was actually I literally blacked out during it.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I just want to know like what I was saying during that part. But other than that,
so you blacked out. That is like a big like indicator that you.
Like I was lost in it.
Yeah.
During Estes.
Oh, I haven't seen my Estes. I did
It's
Estes.
crazy.
I haven't seen mine yet either.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
But it was one of the coolest experiences of my life.
Yeah. Oh no, same.
Yeah.
I hated it in the moment, but looking back on it, I would love to do it again.
Hopefully we will.
I agree. It would be very fun. Oh yeah, so for the people who don't know, who are here and don't know what we are talking about, Sam and Colby are YouTubers. They do like ghost exploring videos. So we did that. We explored some ghosts and saw if there were some ghosts. Yeah, I can say there probably were. So yeah, if you don't know, it's a little creepy. So if you're not into the creepy stuff, then I'm so sorry. But I think we can go ahead and start.
Yeah, I'm so excited to watch yours.
I know, me too. I'm so excited. So what I did here is, okay, you can't see, okay, I tried to prepare this, but it did not work. Let me
Want me to get closer?
maybe. Wait, let me fix this. I did like this, so we have like both of our sides.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me turn off the music as well.
14 months by my next resub. I will be 17, which is scary, but hope.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the 13 months. I appreciate it. Okay. How's the audio chat? Is everything fine? Is this... How's this? This is a bit... How's this for you? Is this fine for
It's
you?
great. Perfect.
Okay. Is that good for you as well, chat? Yeah? Good?
I also
Good.
just love Sam and Colby. Like seeing them
I
makes me
know,
so happy.
right? I know. They're so sweet. Louder? Okay, I'll make it
This is
louder.
a long episode.
Oh yeah, it's an hour and a half. How much time do you have?
I have a ton of time.
Okay,
It's
good.
crazy because normally they're around an hour, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's cool.
That
means
is
You
crazy.
guys went through a lot of stuff.
We did. Okay, I made it a bit louder, chat.
This is where the
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Is this
Today,
better?
we are at the Hellfire Caves, which was home to England's most notorious secret society. This is where the wealthiest and the most powerful leaders came together to do pagan sacrifices and possibly worship the devil.
Craziest part is we just learned that last week a group
Wait, it's
of
like a
real
little
Satanists
stretched.
came here, earned Bibles, opened a dark portal that we're now going to attempt to close.
We have no idea what we're doing. And today, guys, we are with our new streamer friends, Nikki and G.
That's us! You want it louder? Even louder? There we go.
Guys, are you ready?
I know, I love you as well. I miss her so much.
No.
No?
Did you come
We've
back?
actually been here
Come
5
to
minutes and
America.
We've already been told some crazy things. And apparently today, 3 guys passed out today in a tunnel.
What?
Yeah, they had to cleanse them, bring them out, everything. Literally
Like during,
today.
like right before you guys went in.
Yeah. So this is open to the public. They have like, which is crazy to me. They have like viewings and they host like parties there and everything. If you go, like, once we go inside, you'll see how like small and like dark it is. Like I would not want to host a party there. But this is open to the public, and apparently on like the tours, 3 guys passed out and they had to drag them out, and that apparently happens a lot.
Oh my god.
You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were until we learned.
Yeah, the camera got shut off.
The camera! I did not turn. I swear to God, my hands like
Why
this.
does that happen?
I don't know.
Already, we just walked in here, hearing about people passing out, a demon portal opening that she said cannot be closed.
Yeah.
And now already cameras.
Yeah.
Subtitles? Do they have subtitles, chat? There you go. I turned them on.
So the hooded
figure is one of the more notorious spirits we have, and he just likes to watch people a lot, and he stands in the middle spire. Hi, I'm Willow.
I actually, so about the middle spire, I don't know if they're going to show the middle spire, but it's like 3 spires.
Okay.
It's like a structure thing, and I kept wanting to look to the left of it, and she like I kept looking at it, and I was like, what is that? What, like, something keeps wanting me to look at it. And then she told me that the hooded figure just stands there. I didn't see the hooded figure, but it kept putting my attention towards those spires.
You definitely have like that.
Yeah,
that
I know.
Psychic ability.
I felt so much there.
So
it was
sick.
crazy.
That's so wild.
So.
Okay, and so now you're saying someone's watching us right now.
Yeah.
Right there?
Sorry.
You guys see anything?
It's a lot about feeling here. They do go
okay.
to you directly rather than playing with equipment.
That's great.
By going to you, do you mean touching?
Touching, making you feel sick, hair being pulled, butts being touched a lot, get clothing tugged. Sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How do you provoke the butt touching?
Just asking for a friend, honestly.
Both, ladies and gentlemen, you are not safe tonight. It's not safe. There's one term, but it's because we do. Obviously, it was a patriarchal society back in the time. They didn't like the women, so obviously that's what. But then also Suki, our white lady, she doesn't like you guys.
Specifically us?
She doesn't like men, but she doesn't like you guys.
What the fuck did we do wrong?
What did we do wrong, Suki?
Look at that thing, dude. There's
Yo!
ominous
So
mannequin
creepy.
right there.
If they've like found a way to make it even creepier, they just had to lit it up in red.
Yeah.
It was so awful. But they turned off the lights later,
And
so
how
the
deep
lights were
down
only
is
on.
this?
It's I don't know how deep down it is, but I'm actually gonna
I thought
check
it was
that out.
ladies first.
Yeah, how did you
Sam,
guys get
alright.
down there too?
We walked. It's like a cave.
Yeah.
So it's like a man dug like chalk cave, and apparently I know, but apparently because it's chalk, 300 oh 300
okay.
feet. Thanks, Chad. It's a magic chalk cave, and apparently there were more like entrances and everything, but they're closed off, and you can't open them because it's chalk. If you open it, it all collapses.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of like theories about even more like entries and ways that cave had, but we only walked down like pretty much one long like way into different rooms, and there was like one thing that was like different ways. But it was
cool.
it was weird. It was so strange. And I remember like at the very lowest top, it feels like at the very lowest like area, it feels hard to breathe. But that was also because of other things you'll see. But the thing of the tour guide, I loved her. She made me feel a lot less crazy. I dreamt about like.
Oh, yes!
As we were driving up, what did you say?
I had a dream about the drive up. It's like a little bit of like a hill. It wasn't even a deja vu. Like I literally saw this in my dream.
Has that ever happened to you before, like with other
No
circumstances?
way.
So we drove. It was so weird because I even dreamt about the way that we drove up because we first missed it.
Yeah.
So we drove on this street. We drove past it, and I looked up and I saw this place, and it was like, that's the place.
And
I was
the
like,
night before?
huh?
When was your dream?
Like ages ago.
Oh, wow.
Like that was like, and I have that a lot of times where I dream of something like a year ago, and then I'm like, oh shit. My therapist actually told me to write down my dreams and go back to them because of this exact reason. Because I just keep dreaming about things. And it's not a deja vu thing, because when you're a deja vu, you're like, oh, I kind of like,
Yeah.
I think I dreamt about this. I think I saw this. No, it's like clear in my head. And that's how I like knew. I don't think I told them that was the area, because I was like, that's crazy. Imagine I just say like, it's this place, guys. Been here before. But I dreamt about the hill that we were driving up to. It was so weird. Like, not fully. Like, I get deja vu. I know. I've genuinely seen this, and I know this place and what this
Oh
is.
my god!
So we're off to a good start.
You know when there's like flames, like fire?
Yeah.
I just saw that in that.
Wait, you saw fire down
Not
there?
fire, but like when the.
Oh yeah. So it's like
So
a
yeah,
mirage,
I saw
almost
that there, but I think that was the
hot
light.
sun on the pavement.
I saw like right looking that like straight forward. It was quite far away, and I wasn't wearing my glasses, and like I think that was the light. So I'm not gonna say that that was definitely something. But I think that was
I've got
a lie.
George to protect me with you guys.
Why did we get George?
Yeah, where's our George?
You guys are screwed.
I was Joy. He's still on the way here from the UK with all my
This is a
stuff.
large man-made cave system home to the Hellfire Club, not to be confused with the Stranger Things Hellfire Club, because this one is a lot more evil. The members, or brothers as they called themselves, were the most rich and powerful aristocrats of the time, even including America's founding father, Ben Franklin.
The elite would mock Christianity and religion by throwing week-long parties, drinking copious amounts of wine, while also having orgies.
Give me 1 second. The video is like really weirdly cut off.
Yeah, I saw someone say that. Also,
Yeah.
this is a little behind the scenes on Sam and Colby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if like you saw them doing their research like the night before. But they
No.
spent so much. They probably spent 6 hours. I don't even know what it was. It was like 5 or 6 hours doing research on where we were going, taking notes,
Oh
writing.
my god.
Like they actually spend so much time learning about every location and like
Oh, wow.
educating themselves. So when they're recording this, they're doing this from like they're not even like memorizing a script. They've actually just like they're
Oh,
reciting back their
wow.
research that they've done on these locations, which I think is so like it's so incredibly fascinating how
It is,
how much they put into each of these
I do
videos.
remember them telling us about like their research, but I didn't know they did that.
It was really cool.
Give me a second. I don't know what's happening. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, there we go. I'll just do this instead. Put it all down here. There we go. This should be better, chat.
Legend has it that they would perform pagan rituals, baptize each other in unholy water, as well as worship the devil.
JHB,
Also,
thank
they
you
would
for the
perform these
sub.
rituals
Whoa,
way
you've
back
been
in
sub
the
for
cave,
19 months. That's
300
crazy.
feet
Do you know
underground, where
JHB?
an actual church
Oh, he works
sits.
at,
This would symbolize
Hades.
heaven above,
Oh,
where the
cool.
church was
That's
at,
awesome.
and then hell below, where they performed the rituals.
After the club disbanded,
Yeah, oh yeah,
a local
here you can
priest
see
came in and
the
said the caves possess
the map of
Drinking
it.
copious amounts of wine, while also having orgies. Legend has it that they would perform pagan rituals,
They didn't
baptize
do
each
that.
other in unholy water, as well as worship the
When G and I heard about like the whole history and everything, G and I were like, thanks for inviting us to this, guys. you had like 3 different like locations and this was ours. Thank you.
Also, they would perform these rituals way back in the cave, 300 feet underground, where an actual church sits.
There.
This would symbolize
You can see the map.
Oh, it's
So this
underneath
is-
like that.
This is a graveyard on top of here, and underneath is the cave.
heaven above, where the church was at, and then hell below, where they performed the rituals.
After the club
Wow.
disbanded, a local priest came in and said the caves possessed an evil influence. Nowadays, whatever is here seems to target women mostly, tugging at their hair, and a lot of people say they hear these phantom laughs or even disembodied voices. The mannequins of the cave are also said to be haunted. One time when they all fell over, the owner came in just to see that they had all outstretched their arms as if to break their own fall.
I hate mannequins so
Me
much.
too. Me too. And there were so many there.
Oh, he's hot!
Sexy mother.
Damn!
Those blue eyes.
Alright.
Call them the sex dungeon.
Shit!
Yeah, guys. Speaking of this place, like we said, there's a lot of like wealthy people down here doing rituals and stuff. But part of those rituals were sex orgies. They were like pour wine everywhere and just fuck everything that moves. It was very weird.
Obviously, the male ghosts here aren't fond of women. And apparently today, one of the male ghosts slapped someone's ass.
What?
So,
Damn it, should I get a wig, dude? Wait, we didn't even ask you guys. Are you believers at all? Like, what do you think?
Scale of like 1 to 10.
I would say I'm around 7, 8.
Okay.
Like I've had experiences, but I always try and come up with some kind of reasoning.
I'd say like a 6.
A 6, okay.
So you were more of a
never
non-believer.
I was so
Had some
because
experiences,
because
but
I,
no, it was
I stayed at a haunted like house. That house was haunted. The last Envy house. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever been there.
No.
Yeah, that house was haunted. There were so many things that happened there. But then I was like, I don't know. There could have been like reasons for it, maybe. So I was like, I always, again, like G said as well, I tried to find excuses for it. And I kind of just blamed myself. I was like, I'm crazy. I'm just seeing things.
Right.
Even though like there were group experiences in that house, but I still was like, you know, whatever. I don't know. There could be ghosts. If yes, please leave me alone. So I didn't fully believe in it.
Only like that one time for a month.
What the hell? What does that mean?
Only one time for a whole month?
Yeah. So it's like a 6. Do you, Sam? Go on. You're taking the lead.
Oh god, is there gonna be spiders in here?
But also my mom always did believe, like, has been believing in ghosts, and she always talked about it, but also, like, I don't know how much I can believe my mom. Now I do. But back then I was like, oh mom, you're so silly.
But yeah, I talk about that on my episode. My mom,
just go the whole time?
take that experience with my mother.
Yeah.
Because she is really deep into past lives.
Yeah.
But we can talk
Okay,
about
okay,
that.
yeah, I'm excited.
Whoa!
I'm gonna fall
It's
over.
really like wavy, yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanna see what it looks like. This is a man-made chalk tunnel. Actually, parts of this is the world's largest chalk tunnel.
Really? It's like soft. Like you can actually like.
Oh.
I'm from this area as well.
Oh yeah, this is your hometown.
She's from
I was actually
here.
brought up here, lived here, went to school here.
And you never heard about this.
I've never heard about it, but my mum said I've been here 3 times as a kid.
Something erased it from your mind.
Wait, that's
So they like
wild.
they just use it as like a tourist, like an attraction, like a thing to go,
That's so
and like have
crazy.
like tours. But I think they're gonna say that in a little bit. I do think that the time that we were there was a really bad time because they had just opened a demon portal that was really strong. Like they got a medium in, and the medium said they can't close it.
Oh my god.
So I think we were there at a bad time.
Did they know they were opening a demon portal? Was it an
No. So I don't know how much I'm allowed to say about
Okay.
this, but it was like a TV crew that went there to shoot a documentary, and they got a Satanist in, and they didn't know, the owners of the place and the people who worked there did not know that they were opening a portal. So they were just like, looking to their cameras and stuff, and we're like, what are they doing? And then the people in the documentary were like, oh, we're opening a demon portal, we're doing a ritual. And the people were like, are you fucking insane? Are you serious? Like, they did not know. They didn't tell the people who owned it and who worked there that they're opening a portal.
That was one thing I learned about the, like when we were doing ours as well, like not just from Sam and Colby, but from like people who worked for the house we were at, is the amount of ignorant people that come and just do things that actually like turn the whole house upside down.
Exactly. Like
Like rituals and stuff that they just think they're being funny, or they're making content or clickbait.
Exactly.
But you're actually fucking with like
exactly
real spirits. It's so
yeah,
crazy.
It's like, oh, we don't believe in this. This would be funny for the documentary. No, you actually like did something there.
It's like Stranger Things.
yeah. It was crazy.
Spirits have you guys had with the
Also, chat, if you have any questions about like the video and everything, just ask. I'll be reading
We've
chat.
probably been to like a handful or 2 handfuls, or maybe like 25.
In terms? What was
I
that?
think it's water dripping.
Oh, yeah.
But
you're right,
I just,
you're right.
I heard like, it sounded like, rocks.
It definitely was either rock or water drip.
Ghosts in the cave. Okay, here we go. Paul Whitehead and the White Lady, Suki.
It looks pretty cold in there. It was very cold in there. That's why we were all like. I even bought a jacket
She might
beforehand.
throw rocks at
Because
us,
I was so
actually. That's how
cold.
she died.
Oh,
Caves are
God.
normally cold, right?
Yeah.
You heard that, right? A really far away, like, hit.
Huh?
Yeah, okay, good.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't just...
It was more like a rock falling.
Yeah.
So
And that's the entrance. So the thing that we heard, we're like 2 steps into this cave, and we heard it towards the entrance, which made me really uncomfortable because we had to go back that way. But yeah, like I already heard things. I already saw things. Like just going
about
into
Suki as
2
well.
steps into this
Suki?
cave.
Please don't hurt us.
The most active spirit of the caves is Suki, a woman in a white dress looking for her lover. Suki was a young woman working in a pub, just waiting for a wealthy man to come sweep her off her feet. She would reject all the local boys waiting for this wealthy man,
like all the
and
girls I
one day
like.
he came. They ended up hitting it off, and he promised that one day he would return. She then received a letter soon after.
That's so relatable.
She's like my worst nightmare.
Maybe you should go to the cave.
We need to go find Suki.
Yeah, go find Suki.
Once she got to the banquet hall, 3 local boys who she previously had rejected jumped out and started making fun of her. She was so upset and embarrassed that she picked up a rock and hurled it at the boys. The boys retaliated, throwing stones back at her. Unfortunately, one struck Suki's head. Seeing that she got seriously injured, the boys panicked and ran out of the cave, leaving Suki to die alone.
Suki is still seen in the caves today, looking for her lover in a white wedding dress. She's known to throw rocks from the shadows and specifically targets and hates men because of what happened to her. And what's interesting is our guide Willow says that she herself has a special connection to Suki.
We had a medium come in, told me the whole story of the connection I have between me and Suki, and I literally hadn't spoke to them at all, and I was like, okay, that's a bit weird.
You have a specific connection to
In
Suki?
a past life, yeah. Holly, you come in because I can't really talk most of this story.
Yeah, you weren't sort of present.
I don't remember.
Oh no.
Wait, you don't remember?
So she also had like an experience where she
10-minute
was like
audio
an
of it,
on-body
and I don't remember
experience.
saying
The guide?
The guide, yeah. So when you told me that, I was like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
She'll tell the story, but yeah. I guess that's like
Been
quite
in
common.
the pub hundreds of times, but I've never actually been up to the rooms.
And that's the George the Dragon?
yeah,
Good.
in the village. We started walking up, and I said to Holly, I'm like, I feel like I've been here before, like major deja vu. We had
She just had that. She just had that.
Yeah, this
And then I
is
went
so
and saw myself in
weird.
front of the mirror, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some mirror scrying, because why not? It's fun.
It's super fun. Super fun. Super fun.
You know, and then I don't remember anything.
Her head drops down.
Oh god.
And then she sort of blinks up again. She starts looking at her hands and the tattoos up her arm like they're not supposed to be there. She starts talking to this other investigator we were with, except it wasn't Willow we were talking to, it was Suki.
She just comes and sometimes just tells me stuff.
Oh, so this is like a frequent experience.
Oh
that
yeah,
you can
like she
channel.
talks to me every day.
Oh wow.
I've woken up and she's been stood at the end of my bed.
What?
And she plays with my hair a lot as well. So like if I'm walking down there and I'll look,
I would hate that.
I mean that's another thing.
I get
That's
sleep
always fun when you're
paralysis.
walking
Do you
down the
really?
cage
Yeah, I
just
do.
behind Willow,
I only
and
had
she
that a
stops
couple
and
times.
stands
It's
still
so
with her head.
scary.
But the fact that you also had it a couple of times, I think a lot of people don't really get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Where like sometimes I'll play out, like I'll think if I have something I have to do that day,
Yeah.
like I'll be lying there and it'll actually play
yes.
out the entire series of events, and I'll think I'm doing it, but then I realize I'm in sleep paralysis, and then I can't wake up, and then it's like it's
Yeah.
kind of like a cyclical thing.
I had that a lot when I had to go to school. I actually had that just at VidCon as well. But it's like, you know you're dreaming. Like
Yeah.
at some point you realize, you like go through it and then you're like, oh shit, wait, I'm still asleep. And you're like, wake up. And you
It's
can't
like
wake
lucid
up.
dreaming meets paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, yeah. Yeah, but I have like the whole thing where like there's an entity in my room. Like I've been like choked in my sleep before. I've had something jump on me in my sleep before. I had something stand at the top of my bed before. I've seen it all. Crawl on my ceiling, like everything. It's so scary. So, and I think that that could also be like a thing where I'm connected to something like the spirit world where I see this shit.
Good thing I have hairspray.
I bought me and Nikki anxiety ring.
Where's ours? Thanks, guys.
Think of the.
Girls, we got stuff together.
She was prepared.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
He had it in
this
his back
looks like
pocket
they
the
used to,
entire
like, put
time. It
candles
was so
here and have-
sweet.
Yeah, you're right.
Creepy.
That was a footstep. You heard that?
Wait, what the fuck?
Okay, that was now.
That was you. No, that came back.
In front or in the back?
It's so hard to tell because everything echoes in
Yeah,
here.
there's a lot of noise.
So it could have been your footstep that was.
That's why I turned around and looked at you.
I thought it was behind me. Oh, it's loud. See, but it has to be water.
I think it's water, but I can't see any dripping water. And we had water from all the way back there.
I heard that. Yeah.
That was screech.
That sounded.
A screech? Guys, what?
I'm so glad in that moment that Colby heard it as well.
Open your ear holes, man.
You know what? Suki, open my ear hole.
Hey, yo. 16 for
That's funny.
Paul Whitehead was known as the secretary or the fixer of the Hellfire Club. His main job was to not let the secrets of the cave get out
How are
to the
Sam and Colby
public, which is
IRL?
how you
Amazing.
know there was
The
a lot of
sweetest guys,
messy
honestly,
things going on
so
down
great.
there. In fact, right before he died,
So
he
refreshing
took
as
all
well,
the
meeting
documents of the
someone
club and
genuine
burned them in a
this deep.
76-hour-long bonfire.
Wait, is this one of like the weird ritual carvings? Dude, I didn't even notice Paul Whitehead. So this guy is like one of the main people that is cited here. Paul Whitehead was so important to the club that once he died, he had his heart sent to the founder of the Hellfire Club, Francis Dashwood. Dashwood put his heart on display, but unfortunately in 1829, a visitor stole it, and it's still missing to this day. Legend has it that Mr. Whitehead is still wandering the caves today in search of his stolen heart. So he comes back here to try to find the
That's so
person that
crazy.
robbed
I
him
know,
of
right?
his heart.
It wasn't us,
Yeah, we did
Paul.
not have your heart forward.
Yeah.
Or do we? We have your... No.
What'd you hear that?
Knock it.
Yo, what?
Get behind us.
I didn't hear that.
Okay,
That-
good.
Oh, sorry. Just
Oh my god, that's so deep.
That is awful.
Dude, that just looks demonic. Like, obviously they put in the red light, but even without the red light, like, imagine this back in the day when it was just torches. You're walking down here.
People walk around with just like lamps
And
You do not turn around?
yeah, and you're like, okay, not only do I not turn around, let's have an orgy. You know, like, what? Like, this is just not the mood setter right here.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to kink shame anyone, but you know, like, this is a really unique.
You guys have the
area
weirdest.
to-
I know, right? Like this. What is this? Out of the 3 locations, we got this, which like fair enough. It
I'm
was
just like picturing people walking around with torches in caves. I'm like, what is going on? And also, like in 1800s, who like were the type of people signing up for this?
It was like Benjamin Franklin was in this. It was
No
like the
way.
rich people, the rich influential people.
Right before he came to America.
I guess so, or maybe even during.
That's so
Yeah.
nuts.
Like it. What's the other location? The one that Tom and Jack did. But like, yeah. So this is like the rich and the influential people who would just go there to have orgies and like rituals and.
And I just heard
shit like
about
that.
Ben Franklin. They in his house in America, they excavated underneath the house and found 100 dead bodies or something like that. I don't know how many dead bodies.
What a sick
but
individual!
I'm sure other people have heard
Holy-
about that. It was crazy. I think he was doing like research on the bodies, but he would just keep them under his house.
Oh my god! Maybe that's where he started it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's crazy. The thing that I always think about like these stories is like people back then didn't get as old as we are now. How did they have the time in their lives to do this shit?
Yeah, what was the average lifespan?
I don't know, like probably like 40 maybe?
No way.
I think so. Right,
would-
Chad? They didn't get that
Like,
old.
probably 50s or 60s.
Maybe.
42?
42?
No way. I'd have like 12 years left. That's
70s,
crazy.
40. Yeah, I thought it was 40. 50. Yeah, maybe like 40, 50.
So they're just walking around here at like 25, 30 doing this
Yeah.
stuff. That's so crazy.
It's crazy.
Maybe it gets better.
Yeah,
as
but
we
these
go
were
on.
like rich people.
Yeah, it just looks like everything has a carving or some meaning. Oh god! Little handprints everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa! What? Yo! Oh my god! With the cross on top. Yo, he's got a deep mouth.
Why did Sam keep saying stuff like this?
No, I think that Sam was in a mood that night.
Oh wait, yo, this is crazy.
It looks like one of those French fries that are like smiley faces.
It does actually.
Those are good.
Scrub daddy!
Scrub daddy.
Scrub daddies.
We're only right here.
Oh yeah, so this
This
is the map.
is the map, guys. We've only gone to right there.
That's taken us at least 20 minutes.
So you're gonna go through
And
the
that
whole
inner
thing.
temple at the very end is where apparently the Satanists opened that portal last week.
Right above that is the real church. So this is supposed to be hell. Above ground, heaven.
This was insane. I don't know if I don't know if I show it, but if they don't, I'll tell you.
Already?
Yeah, it's like actually like all
She went back in your car?
So I feel safe.
Yeah. So we to get up there, we had to drive up the like hill
Yeah.
even further, and that's when I started to have like the worst headache. Like it was like almost a migraine. It was so bad. I was genuinely scared that I had to stop recording. Like I was so worried that I would ruin the recording because my headache was so bad. But I got painkillers and it started to get better, which is good.
Perfect.
You guys feeling good?
Yeah.
Great.
I feel good.
We're checking again. I'll be
We'll see here in a little bit, actually.
First thing you see when you go into the graveyard, a defibrillator, because people pass out and their hearts stop.
Is that true?
Not exactly.
Sorry.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's the golden ball that they used to do all the, like, they used to signal from.
The bad scene.
That's the fuck signal?
They used to signal using the sun and mirrors other churches around that they were having a meeting. And that's how they'd...
No way. Kind of like the
secret.
Like an ancient bat signal. Kind
bat signal.
Yeah,
That's what I
like
was
an old
thinking.
bat signal.
They got their bad
So
signal.
until about maybe like 30, 40 years ago, you used to be able to go actually in the golden ball.
Right underneath this church is the inner temple.
Yeah, under the altar of the church. Yeah.
Whoa! So this is technically looking like the heaven, and underneath the
Yeah, I just thought I saw it.
I know, right? They like employed people.
It's fine. It was just a
to
gross.
build
Yeah.
this.
So Nikki, have you ever actually seen like a shadow figure?
Oh yeah, I am quite prone to seeing like things.
I thought so.
I always just kind of put it off as just like shadows.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm so
Someone
ready.
following us, by the way.
What the? Why you can't just say that shit?
You know when you just feel like
She
you're
just
being
kept
watched?
dropping stuff like that as
Do you guys
well.
feel like you're being watched?
Yeah, for whatever reason.
You're just chilling, eating some raisins.
Are they following us between the graves, or do you feel it right there?
Like, so there's someone like directly behind us following us, but there's just, you know,
It's a graveyard.
it's like a
yeah.
Grand Central Station for spirits. So there was just, so, I don't know if you can feel it, Nikki. There's just
You
so
could feel the
many
energy.
things.
Okay.
You've never
There, I've never been to a graveyard. I've never been to a graveyard before, like ever. Like I think maybe like once at my grandpa's funeral, but that was during the day, and I was like, in a way different head. But I've never been like to a graveyard in like that sense.
Just to explore.
And exactly, and the second I walked into that graveyard, I could already see, like, it was like, you know, when you like walk into a room and everyone turns to you, that's kind of how it felt like. I didn't see anything, like I saw a few shadows, but that was like, it was dark, so I put that off as that. But like I felt that like everything was watching me or us. And then also
Yeah, what's a phantom cough?
a phantom cough, I don't know, probably like just a coughing. But I also like instantly felt sad, like I was gonna cry. I think I actually started crying when we left, but I was happy that day. Like that day it was exciting, you know, I was filming with Sam and Colby, like it was a good day, but I instantly felt so many emotions and I just wanted to cry the second I stepped into the graveyard.
Really far away.
Wait, what just happened?
It was either a male cough or a male like.
Yeah, like a deep like that.
Yeah.
What?
You guys both just heard a cough and we didn't? Did you hear that?
I didn't
you
hear
hear it?
anything.
Okay, guys, what is going on and why are you guys so far ahead?
George, no!
No, George!
How long have you had
I
George?
feel like you're way more
We bought
empathic than
him.
you let on at first.
There's a gift shop like right next to it. It's like a little cafe where they
you
also
bought him
like
there?
there's
that's
like
fun.
little Georges and just like stories about the Hellfire Club and stuff. And we G bought both of us one as like a little reminder.
Again,
I still have him, but
I
he's not here
I
now.
only started believing in this stuff like a year ago. So for me, it was always like.
So when you saw shadow figures when you didn't believe, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah,
You kind of just think it's your mind playing tricks on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you surely have seen like shadows in the side of your eyes. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, that's the lighting or something like that.
For sure.
That's usually what I like would think. Places like these, I do feel things and see things, but like not. I don't know. I can't really explain it. I've never really set my mind to it.
Well, tonight will be a good opportunity.
I feel like people like us who actually feel it, we suppress it more and we pretend like we don't.
For sure, especially like, because imagine I go around and I'm like, oh, I just like felt something really intense. It's like, what do you mean? You know, people are gonna think you're crazy.
Well, you think yourself is
You think yourself you're crazy, yeah, for sure.
Oh my god, we really do have an exclusive. Let's go.
How long ago was this
Here we go,
filmed?
guys, the mausoleum.
Really, not many people.
It was filmed like
This is.
right before I moved to
is
the
really
US, so like 2-3 months ago.
We are locked in.
There would be no way to escape. Can't climb these walls.
This is a
so this is
graveyard.
where Francis Dashwood
This
would
is
have
where
been
like
buried.
the big
To
family
this
was
day, it's still
buried.
used as family mausoleum.
So there are like urns and stuff on the walls.
Yeah.
And like graves inside of the walls, and it's like just a massive circle that you stand in, and at the very inside there's like at the very middle there's also a grave.
It's all the Dashwood
It's all
family.
the Dashwoods, yeah, the Dashwoods, and they're like close like friends and family.
Even the Dashwood as a name for like a haunted family is like so perfect.
I know, yeah.
Francis
Dashwood, and yeah, he was the founder, so he was the guy who like I think
he's my age there. I'm joking.
maybe, you know.
He's 30 years old.
Francis Dashwood was a wealthy landowner who had a severe hatred for the church. But he did have a lot of interest in prostitution and the occult. So what do you do when you're a rich, bored person? You start a club with your friends. Dashwood created the infamous Hellfire Club in 1746. They even had a motto that said, "Do what thou will," saying that they could do whatever they want in the caves.
AKC to Boudra. Or do what you want, which they definitely did.
Maybe not say that down there.
How do you say that thing again?
Sam kept wanting to
Idea
like
fun was
aggregate
eventually
the
ended when
ghosts.
perverted reports and blasphemy was spread to the public,
Yeah, honestly.
eventually disbanding them in 1776. This is Sir Francis!
Is it Whitehead? Yeah, Paul Whitehead, you can see.
Right next to him.
So it would have been placed up there. How the hell they got that down? I have no idea.
Paul Whitehead's heart may have been here. Francis Dashwood is right here. So this is literally like the powerful circle right
Well,
here.
there was rumours that they were a bit more than friends.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Let's go Hellfire Club.
Well, it's an orgy.
He was the one that took down all the records, everything. Why on earth would they? Why would they do that? Yeah. You know, if they feel the need to take down all the details of people that came to the club,
You know,
why,
do what
why
you
would they
want.
need to do that?
They did that back there, but down there.
Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, guys.
I was just saying it's a horror.
Oh, yeah, this is where we did the flashlights.
One, it feels like we're absolutely surrounded. I mean, we
Oh, the
flashlights. Yeah, it's but
That's the
something or
scariest part.
someone I don't know just doesn't like you.
This is the first like
Sorry.
thing we did. Like we went there. Like we arrived there. We put our stuff into the little cafe next to it, and then walked around. Like everything you saw. Like we walked like 20 steps maybe into the cave, went back, and then came here. And this is the first like equipment we did. So
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Was it your first time ever seeing ghost equipment?
No, I actually did a video, which I never uploaded, where I went to one of the most haunted hotels in the UK. Which, like, that was pretty intense, but it was also, like, all of us were very inexperienced and didn't know what we were doing.
Right.
So I was, like, walking around with the EMF meter, and it, like, flickered, and I was like, oh my god! But it was, like, nothing like this. I definitely felt things there, and I, like, heard things there and everything, but I was definitely less open to it as well.
Right, and I think they do such a good job explaining what the equipment is that it helps, like,
yeah, for sure,
the process.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you sometimes see them get intrusive thoughts? When we were sort of standing there talking, it's like I looked at you and it's like something's like slap him kind of thing.
Oh!
Not that I was
Sam's just like, okay.
Something just doesn't like you. I'm sorry, we were just chatting and I obviously don't want to get in your way, but I just feel like I have to.
Do you think that has to do with like us going down the caves already, or do you think this is a completely separate thing than the caves?
I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't
We'll
know.
find out.
What would you do if she just came on camera right now? Just slamming the face? Oh,
We just like walked down the caves tonight, and you just get slapped around by like a ghost phantom. Like, oh shit! Stop. Guys, we just launched a new Explorer merch collection. ShopExplorer.com.
Guys, the merch!
ShopExplorer.com. There's something for everybody, and this is literally the
What
best
does
way to
XPLR
support
stand for?
Explorer.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. I was like trying to figure that out. And I was
You're like,
Are you guys ready for the first investigation? Have you guys ever used flashlights to investigate?
so funny.
it's all sold out already?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
So our merch black isn't helping that much. But guys, next time,
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna drop it again.
What? There's multiple shadow figures. We're apparently surrounded.
Okay, you have George.
Yo! Look at that George right there.
George was falling out of my pocket, man, alright?
George is having a great time already. Jesus, dude.
That's George.
He was a
I
kid
promise.
ghost, okay? You can't have that.
Viewers at home that don't know, twist it, turned on, twist it, turn off, and if it answers your question, we'll turn on or off. It's simple as that.
And then a rim pod right here, which again sets off an electromagnetic field, and if
Forgot
something
about
enters
this
it,
thing.
it will
I
go
hate
off.
this thing.
Yeah.
This is just asking
I
if
hate the
anything's
spirit
here.
box.
Could be...
Spirit box scares me.
Oh my god, I said is anything
When it like
here and this
switches
just goes
channels,
off.
I can't do it. I hate
Oh my
it.
god, immediately.
But then the Estes method was fun.
Yeah, I don't even
Because
know.
it feels like you're not in your body.
You have an out-of-body experience.
Yeah. I guess. But it was fun.
Oh, Paul Whitehead.
Just to confirm, Paul Whitehead.
I watched
that was
this with
you
my
that just touched the
mother, and she
flashlight.
said, "You're
Can you do it
cute."
again?
Oh my god, yo.
Thank you.
Mothers love me.
Can you turn that off on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my!
Fucking hell, guys.
Yeah, so this is where it started. It like kept turning on and off to our
If he
questions.
likes us or if he doesn't.
Yeah, the guide said that there was somebody up here that doesn't like me. Is it you, Paul?
Could you turn off the flashlight if you do not like Colby? Oh, he turned it back on.
Oh, he turned it off and then back on.
Paul, are you looking
So I
for
was
your
like,
heart?
do you want to turn off the flashlight? And then he
Well,
turned
if
it
you're
off,
up
and I was
here
like,
just
you don't
because
like
we're
Colby,
up
and he
here,
turned it
can
on
you
because
turn
he
off
does
the
like
flashlight?
Colby. But he like listened to me.
I thought he was in the caves. Oh.
And you saw somebody like following us, right? Both of you guys.
The entire time they were saying someone was following.
Are you the person, or did you make yourself known to me while we were in the caves? Could you turn on the flashlight if you did?
Oh, the mirage?
Up here?
Paul, do you like when people talk to you? Are you a people person?
Now nothing. It's like he's like, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we just don't get to
Maybe he doesn't want to talk to us. Maybe he wants to talk to Colby.
True, yeah, he's only responding to you.
Paul, do you only want to talk to me? If you do, could you turn it off in 3, 2, 1?
Paul, do you not like females?
Oh, what? I do not like females. Boom, Dashwood.
Ashford doesn't like women.
He was
because he liked whitehead.
Dashwood.
Oh, that's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Pride Month.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Have you been upset recently? You turn the flashlight on if you have.
Could you turn on the flashlight if you do?
He did not want to talk to us.
He only answers Colby.
Paul, is the cave just in general now way more evil ever since that portal was opened? Are we going to be in danger tonight?
He answers to Colby, and he just said that we might be in
We
danger
might be
tonight.
in danger tonight.
So if you think it's a bad idea for us to go into the caves tonight, you just double confirm and turn off that flashlight. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
I know, right?
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
What? Are you feeling something behind you again?
And it's like, I wish I could debunk it. Like, I wish I could say, like, oh, like, we moved and it turned off. But no, we were all standing there, like, really far away from
I
it.
don't know how much the
I was gonna say, this is all grass, this entire area.
So I wouldn't think it would be the footsteps.
How many are circling us?
Just it feels like a lot.
Feeling that what I said didn't like you can't come in here because this is a holy place.
Oh, wow. Wait, so you think it's something...
And that just turned off.
And that's the thing that we don't know if it's...
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
Yeah. What if Paul is trying to tell me a specific something because there's something more evil?
Yeah, because he's
watching.
responding to you and
Paul, are you trying to protect Colby? Could you turn off the flashlight if you are trying to tell us that Colby might be in danger? Maybe he doesn't reply to you.
Oh, I said Colby, you ask it and he turned it off.
Paul, are you only talking to me? Are you trying to tell me that I might be in danger tonight? If so, could you turn... That's a yes. I don't know what that means, but now
Yeah,
I'm
he
like...
turned it off when he said that's a yes.
I think he wants to like reply to you.
Yeah, he's for sure is communicating with Colby. Well, it makes sense though because of the females.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
We respond to you now.
I'm not even just saying this, and maybe it's because I'm getting nervous, but like I just feel like a pressure right here, like very just slightly. It's like,
Trying to get to you.
I can
Dude, what?
It's crazy what ended up happening to him too.
Yeah.
right here there is
And the entire night,
Will you
the
follow us
medium was
tonight and
saying like
protect our
the
group,
ghost is close to
specifically
you,
me,
it
I
doesn't
guess?
like
You
you,
will, please.
like some things you're gonna like. She was like, you have to be careful
Thank
tonight.
you.
Dang, alright guys, let's go down to
Can
the
we
caves.
please like say
She didn't allow
Yeah, this
us
seems
to
like
having up the very back
scary.
when we
my
were
vision
walking.
just
Like he had to be
trying to like
in between or in front of us.
It does it around the entire like area.
All right, we're gonna go
They were
down there,
trying to tell
Paul.
him
You're gonna
something.
follow
Yeah.
us?
And then she took her hands off. I was on the whole time.
That's all we need to know.
Crazy.
Jesus. That's good. What the hell's going on?
I've never witnessed that before. That is crazy. It's so responsive.
What freaks me out is that they said that it couldn't come in here because it's a holy place,
So
but
when
we're
you
about to
leave,
go
You
yeah.
have to step out.
into the most hellish place
But
right
you're
now.
probably protected by the two most powerful people here. As in-
Maybe.
He said he was gonna follow me, so let's sage just to be safe.
Yeah.
Ooh, so they didn't.
What the fuck is
Yeah,
going
we got saged.
Oh, you're getting saved.
Yeah. But they didn't film us going back. That's when I started crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when we left the area, I walked through the woods. We didn't walk through the graveyard. We walked a little bit further away, and that's when I was like, I'm really sad for some reason.
Just all the emotion. That's crazy.
Back into the cave after
Yeah, I
we
love
heard all
you.
those horrible things.
Also, G, like, big respect for her because she's scared of the dark.
Oh,
And she did
is?
this. She came into a cave with us. Which is like, big respect for G.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but
hello,
I
May. Sorry, guys, the cat.
The black cat.
Hello, May. Do you want to join us? Do you want to look? There you go.
Just halfway through, he's like, they say that the mannequins down there are like part of the hauntings. One of the theories is that like
So cute.
spirits, they want to attach themselves to things that look humanoid, so they'll pick dolls or mannequins. Okay, so you guys said you've seen a video before.
Yeah.
We do this thing called the SS method.
Yeah, G and I were like, we don't want to do it. Like, before the recording, we were like,
I'm gonna try. I mean,
Want to rock paper scissors? You know what? I think I
Did you guys both do it?
just me.
because you've been feeling things.
And this is, I didn't see this. I don't know what they asked and what I
I
answered.
felt this way.
Yeah, you go into a trance.
Ever?
Yeah. So I'm excited to
haunted places or
see.
looking for hauntings.
So this one just feels different.
It feels different. Yeah, definitely.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Can you believe that you can buy this gaming headset for only $2 plus free shipping?
Oh my
Usually you can pay
god.
around $60 for this.
All you gotta do is click the link in our description to get up to 96% off on a comfy, good sounding headset
Guys.
to listen to some music or play some games.
That
Thank you
sounds
so
great.
much to Temu for sponsoring this video and providing you guys insane deals. Temu is an online marketplace where you can get high quality products for a super affordable price.
We got tons of fun and high
What
quality
is that
products
thing?
from Temu.
I don't know.
Like sounding equipment, plushies, electronics, and even school.
Just a fidget
You'll
toy.
find everything you need at a super
love fidget
affordable
toys.
price at Temu.
And you can get our same ghost hunting equipment
Oh, there.
or the plushie by clicking the link in the
They
description.
bought
And
the
after using
plushie.
our link to download or searching this code in the Temu app, you can get up to $100 in Temu coupons and extra discounts.
Another deal just for you is this Switch. By using our link in the description, you can get this for way cheaper than on other platforms. After applying
Yeah,
the $100
I'm wearing the
coupons, new
same
users
design,
can
though.
get this Nintendo Switch for only $254.
So don't wait, click that link for these insane deals we got for you guys. And
But wait,
once
no, I
again,
think you
huge
might
thank
be
you to
wearing the
Temu.
same
Let's get back to the
Colby.
video.
That he was holding.
I'm
in
not
front of it.
English. It's not my first language, so I will literally just repeat whatever I hear. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Even if you miss something that's not English.
Are you nervous watching this?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
You ready?
This is your first time seeing what you said?
Yeah, I did.
First time doing it.
Something
And
follow us from
I do
Mausoleum.
remember them saying like, "Oh, it made sense what you said," because I thought I was
She
just
just
saying
shook her head
nonsense.
no.
Someone
Yo,
here
yeah,
wants to
that's-
talk
Also,
to
there
us.
was one moment they probably put that in where I had to stop, but I'm sure they put that in.
Okay, let's see.
Down, he was playing. He would play, something like that, play.
Are there multiple things down at the bottom of this cave?
Water, maybe. I don't know. Is something evil down there?
Yes.
Double yes.
Oh yes, there's something down there and it's evil. Do you know about the portal that was recently opened?
I couldn't understand. Something. Nose?
Something knows about it. Whitehead knew about it.
Who knows about the portal? Is...
Useless. Me? Walk. The walk.
Do you not want to speak to anyone?
Face.
Funny.
Face.
Okay, if I ask you a question.
I'm sorry, G. I'm sorry.
No.
Don't like the
Me?
girls.
She gets so offended.
They do not like
Is
this.
that
By the
true? You
ghost.
don't like the girls here?
Oh, something.
No way.
Are you specifically angry with Colby?
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
Scream. Wasn't that Suki? Oh. Suki, is this you?
She would like the girls, though.
Do you know the name Paul Whitehead?
Someone.
So maybe not himself, but knows of him.
Someone. You part of the
Sick? You are sick. Noise. A lot of people.
A lot of people.
That was really clear. A lot of
Did
people.
you just say you are
Banquet
sick?
hall.
You
Are
are
there a lot of
sick.
people
And they
down
were like
there
trying to
right
tell
now?
Colby something?
Yeah.
Are we
Wait, that's
okay being here
crazy.
tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait, that's so crazy.
Uh-huh.
This is trying to-
I know.
Oh
Three
my
people.
god.
3 people are okay being here tonight. Maybe.
Is there one specific person you don't like here?
Yes.
I don't like 3 of them.
Character. Oh my.
Character.
that was wrong.
Yeah.
The way she reacted to their character. Maybe they don't like one of our characters.
We said 3 and doesn't like the girls and me. He hasn't said anything about you.
Do you not like me specifically?
Yes.
Okay, so it doesn't like any of us. Is that what it's saying?
We just want to know if it's dangerous down there for us. Is there a sense of evil down there? If anything dangerous?
Valid?
Valid?
Yes. Please, please.
What do you need? Do you need help?
You should ask some questions about what they do. No. Okay. Yes.
Were the things here actually...
That's when I had to stop.
Sorry.
It like ripped me
Sorry,
out of it. It was like a scream. It like ripped me out of it. I was like in my trance, and then it was like
sentences,
Whoa.
voices,
Yeah.
like stuff. The last one, I'm literally shaking. The last one like felt really intrusive. Like it felt like I was like it was trying to like
Come at you?
get through to you. Yeah.
Did you hear a voice or just a
No,
word?
it was
or...
a voice. I couldn't like quite tell what the voice was,
my
but it was
God.
like come at me or something like that.
It was almost like a threat.
3 people they specifically don't like.
Yeah.
I feel like she's,
I
like,
was
fixing
saying...
her
I
hair.
know.
She
It's
said-
so sweet.
But then they said, is it Sam? And he said, you too. So it's like all of us.
Yeah.
I don't know if whatever thing likes us, but you said, are we safe to go here tonight? And it did say yes.
Yeah, okay.
It seems like we'll be okay going here.
Obviously, I don't know when that was, but if it was a yes/no, there were 2 voices.
Could be someone saying yes, you're fine to go, and then there's somebody else that
Saying no.
doesn't
Yeah.
think it's good.
It definitely, obviously, I've never done this before, but it felt like multiple people, not just the voices, but also, I don't know what you guys asked, but it felt very conflicted, and a lot of like just nonsense.
That's how it always feels.
Feels like nonsense to them, but you'll watch this back, and that was
Yeah,
pretty much
you'll
a
watch it back
full-on
and you'll be like,
conversation.
Really?
It was very bizarre.
Wow.
Human entities here would be afraid and saying, please, help. Is there something darker here?
Later.
Sounds like someone's in danger.
And there's something evil at the same time.
Sure, yeah, I think that's really clear, like, actually probably the clearest.
That's crazy.
And it sounds like if I were to guess, there's something demonic that doesn't like me, and there's just regular dudes that just don't like women.
Yeah.
And then something doesn't like Sam.
Why?
That just comes along the middle, right?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go deeper.
So you go back in?
I think now is the tour, and then we go back in alone.
Oh my god. I would be having a panic attack.
I know. It was so small and
we gotta
like
go into Mr. Paul's room.
dark and just not very fun.
I will kill you in your sleep, so...
Oh, wait, you can't touch Paul?
Don't touch
I mean, if Sam wants to risk it.
Am I the guinea pig?
Do they find it disrespectful when we laugh?
Some do.
Okay.
Yeah, people that joke around just get haunted.
Joking. You guys are down, and a little around.
While you guys are singing, me and Nikki both had a scream.
Yeah.
What?
Honest with you, I keep hearing screams. So women
Yeah,
screaming
so
help.
that was crazy. The way that felt, like I walked in and I like it was people screaming help, people screaming in excruciating pain.
Yeah, I have chills.
Yeah.
Because when we watched my episode, I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin anything, but there was a moment where we went into a graveyard, and I was like, they're gonna think I'm making this up. But I started hearing screams and help, and they all thought I was like. I felt embarrassed to tell them.
Yeah, because everyone was acting like normal and like joking around, and I just hear these like people wanting help and like being in pain and like wanting out, and it was like I felt so awful. Like I was like, what is going on? Like, is no one else hearing this? And no one else was hearing it. Obviously, the guide probably was, but she works there, so she's used to it. But it felt like I was entering like a I guess like a prison for people being held there like for like nothing, you know, like there was a lot of sex trafficking going on there, so it felt like it was all the women in like cages, like help me, get me out of here, kind of thing. That's what it felt like.
I can't make out where it is.
Yeah, what was that? There's footsteps down there too.
That was me. I just no. It came from down there.
I thought I heard it to this side too.
Your
Anyway,
face is so funny.
I didn't know what was going on.
Did talk of
I was so
possible
scared.
sacrifices down here. They definitely used women down here.
Yeah.
So this is Whitehead's. He would have actually sat in here, and he was sort of, as I said, the steward of the club, signing everyone in. This was
Did something physical happen there? They show it in a bit, but I got touched a few times. Like, there was one time, I don't know if they put it in there or if they filmed it, but Colby was standing next to me, and I just felt something grabbing my ass, and
You
I
thought
was
it was
like,
Colby?
I thought it was Colby. I was like, did you just touch me? And he was like, no. And it happened a few times, but then afterwards it happened without anyone being near me, so I knew it wasn't Colby, obviously. Also, I would never think that it was him, but like at first I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
And
That's
Paul
funny.
and holding
Yeah.
hands and they're naked.
Hey, yo.
I think they liked each other or something. Is that true?
He just slowly pans to you.
Yeah. The mannequin just goes.
You look stoned.
I didn't go in any of these rooms
Are you
where the
in there?
mannequins were in. No, I was outside. Like that mannequin was in a room. I didn't go in there.
Oh, randomized?
Randomized, yeah.
So we should go. We'll see you guys on this side. All right. Shit. What?
Should we just...
Oh yeah, they tried to scare us.
They wanted to scare us. Oh. You know your tricks, boy.
They tried to scare us. They were like hiding behind the
Oh,
wall.
that's funny.
But also when we just checked into the hotel, they scared us behind us, so I knew they were gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did it work when they did that?
I don't remember. I think it didn't. I think we saw them beforehand.
Oh, you're halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin Franklin.
But like down there, that's the worst.
The American founding father who fucked in this cave.
He also put bags over women's heads.
That's so funny.
I can't believe.
He said you should always choose an older woman because they appreciate the attention more. And in the dark, all cats are grey.
Oh my! That is what America is founded upon.
If we take a look.
That's funny.
Is this like a social dinner? Wait, whoa, what?
Wait, yo, that was like super.
I think you guys want to see what it's like without lights.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Protect each other. Oh my God.
Oh, this is what you guys are gonna have to walk back.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Colby.
I challenge you to walk the entire cave system in the dark.
Okay. We'll do it together. Okay, can we do it together?
Do it together.
If you guys
You're gonna do it together?
I'm not gonna leave her alone.
Oh God, yeah, you're right.
What if we just all do it together?
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I didn't want to walk that cave alone.
No.
Or in the dark. I didn't even want to walk that cave, period.
As you can see, it was used to be painted bright red and used to have a horn up here.
Oh my God, there's more
The
faces.
devil.
I don't know if he's my type, can't lie.
They carved all of the members of the club into the walls, so they obviously considered the devil a member of the club.
And it's interesting as well that like two main people were there and then he's the next one, so
Sorry.
no, it's okay.
Just hearing footsteps. Sorry, guys. There is Wilkes and Sandwich in there.
Oh, there's Sandwich.
Wilkes is in the front, Sandwich is in the back.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
Another famous member of the Hellfire Club is the Earl of Sandwich, and a lot of you.
He invented the sandwich.
Did he
known to
actually?
be a gambling
No, he
addict.
did.
Yeah.
So much so that he would order salt beef between two pieces of bread so that he could eat with one hand and gamble with the other. This method became so
It's
popular
gonna be
that
you.
all
It's
the
like
Play
in
poker.
Vegas.
Yeah.
sandwich.
Which, by the way, if you need cash.
This is where the original term sandwich was coined. The PB&J
That's
you're
okay.
having right now could have been from a gambling addict, orgy-having, possible satanic worshipping man in a cave.
I love Mr. Sandwich.
This is the banquet
The
hall you
Illuminati
said?
eyes.
Here's where the echo
Oh yeah. This area, I think it was
Yes,
this
yes, this
one.
would be in here.
This was like
Parties, this is the orgies,
open
this
area.
is the
This
first
one
place
definitely
in
like that's when I
historical
started
record,
feeling
someone took a body
really
shot.
sick. Like I did not want to go on.
Pour, like,
It felt like
vodka,
you'll see it in a bit. It's like an open area and then it goes even further. And it felt like the way that I went even further, there was something guarding it, like a bodyguard. Like you cannot go through it.
You felt it.
I felt it, and I didn't even want to stand in that area before it because it just felt like we were not supposed to be there. Like they did not want us there. So I felt
belly
really
button.
sick and really uncomfortable. I just
Oh
did
my
not want to
God.
stay there.
You've never done a body shot? This is where it originated. Come on.
Literally, wait. Update the camera. This is where we're at right now.
Oh, yeah. We're about halfway down now.
Like my heart started racing.
The banqueting hall is
So
the
this is
largest man-made
that's where they
cave
had
in
their
the entire
orgies.
world.
No.
This was
Yeah.
the spot where all the parties
They
and the
called it
orgies would
banqueting
happen.
hall?
In
Yeah.
fact, there were smaller
That
rooms
puts a
around
whole
the
new meaning
area
on
with
it.
beds
What is
and
that?
curtains just
Banquet
for
hall?
them.
Yeah.
It's where you eat.
Oh. Ew.
Like when you go on trips and you're like, oh, it's time like at a wedding, like in the banquet hall. It's like where you party. And
Oh my god, that's
Members would have
disgusting.
naked women lay down on altars where they would pour wine on them in order to worship the goddess of love.
And the corruption did not stop there. The males would dress up as monks, while the prostitutes would dress up as nuns for these
No.
orgies.
Yeah.
This is insane. Can you imagine all the most rich and powerful people of the time getting together in a cave and doing this stuff? Ben Franklin was Ben Franken some prostitutes in a cave.
Dressed as a monk.
Here goes the banqueting hall.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just one note,
is what
if
our
you get
country was
tricked on,
founded
we're
on.
directly onto the graveyard.
Yeah,
so it's
literally.
Body juice.
We're directly onto the
So
graveyard.
close your mouth.
Close your mouth if you look. Everyone's like, wow! And I'm like, what are you? Yeah, no.
That's how
Yeah,
many
did you hear
people were
that?
fucked in
So
there.
that's like,
That's
it's
how many
directly
people-
under the graveyard.
Okay.
So the stuff that's dripping down is basically like decomposing bodies.
Like the droplets.
Yeah, because
So
it's like the rain mixing with whatever is buried in the
Oh.
ground, dripping down.
That's foul.
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Yeah. And also it's
Oh
like,
my
again,
God.
it's a chalk cave. So if anything like happens, it can like crash down.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, it's
You just
so
had
gross.
old human juice dripping.
Mhm,
Did you feel it
mhm.
on you?
I didn't because we were pretty covered up, but I smelt it. It didn't fully. It smelled like I guess moldy, like wet and like moldy, like
Oh, it's
moist.
so gross.
Disgusting.
We're fucked in there.
Like there's no ventilation, so it's like just standing air.
Sorry.
This is the area like further in.
Past there was only where the 12 brothers were allowed to go.
Oh, so we're about to get to River Styx.
This is where we often see our like 8-foot shadow figures.
Really?
He just like stands here guarding. So we often on SLS, you can see like massive shadow figures.
Let's try it.
We gotta try that. For sure, we brought ours.
At this point, were you more of a believer?
Oh yeah.
I just got shoved.
I did not want to
Really?
go
I can't
further.
swallow.
It was less of like I was more of a believer and more of like so much has happened already that I just don't like.
I will.
I was like I don't want to. This is fine. I'm good. I'm good, guys. I'm out.
So behind all these like big metal grates, they can actually go behind there. And they just like chill.
That's
No screaming.
No screaming.
I've got body juice all over.
Yeah. As you can see,
That's
like,
You're so
funny.
happy about that, dude. You're like so smiling.
happy and very pleased with the body juice.
The main people that would haunt here, specifically
Is
Suki.
Suki, the white lady. Some people say that she died right here. Some say that she got hurt so much that she crawled all the way back up and then died at the entrance tunnel. And some people, sorry, she's just stood watching.
She is. She's listening to you say it.
Yeah, she always does. She always on my tours watches. We've had people come out with bruises on their heads.
Oh!
I still just feel like the pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah, are
that's
you guys
why I
feeling
just
that
like
too?
move like that. It's like
Yeah.
I can't breathe properly.
It's like hard to, it's like short of
Yeah.
breath a little bit. I'm not even kidding.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was like, again, someone screaming.
Yeah.
What?
You see my face? Like this is like I cannot just replicate this face. Like this is
No.
a real face of me being terrified. Like I was so scared because I kept hearing things, and like it was crazy.
Suki's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
None of us are.
Yeah.
Not even
He's
me.
Suki.
We're all feeling
Oh,
the same thing.
Suki.
So,
yeah.
they don't wanna see
Suki. She
No.
died in the
Not
caves.
even
She
me.
got
Literally
stoned
had,
to
like, the
death
back of my coat being tugged like.
by the guys that she
Whoa, whoa,
rejected.
what?
That was running.
Yeah, running around the back.
But you heard someone running?
Yeah, like
How are you hearing all this stuff? Like, I feel like every other second you're hearing something.
No, she's 16.
I
She was
I'm
16.
going crazy.
Yeah.
This
That's
I
horrible.
hear it loud and clear. Like I hear running, screaming.
We are not hearing this. Like, it's literally like you.
She likes you,
Is she?
May.
medium is.
May has been ever since Brett came in here. She's just been around him.
Because I feel like it's so like it's too much at this point. Like that shadow just moved.
Yeah.
Wait, that like the shadow
The
behind?
thing that was following us, watching you guys around the
Mausoleum?
is followed us here. Well, more specifically, followed Colby here.
Colby.
Oh, sorry guys.
It's really overwhelming.
It's a lot
like, it's
tonight.
so much.
Are you okay with being here?
I'm fine with being here. I just like in my brain because obviously I'm still trying to explain everything that's going
of course,
on. You know, I'm like maybe my hair
trying to
went
process
into
it
my
all?
face.
Yeah.
I saw that shadow move, but it's so much. Like
Yeah, that was also a thing. Like
It's not-
going in there, I was like, I'll probably hear some stuff. We're in a cave, like you know, there's gonna be like dripping and like stuff like that. But it was one thing after the other, and it was different noises, and it was like clear footsteps and clear screams. Like that was like, how do you hear a scream in a cave? Like there was no wind. It couldn't have been the wind. There was no wind. Like how like. You
Also,
know?
the way that you hear the screams are like.
It's like
it
it's like
gives-
literally like
through your body.
yeah, exactly. It's not like that. That's such a good explanation. Like it's you don't hear it. It's like in
You
your
feel
brain.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. That was also the thing with the Estes method. Like when I heard the things, but the thing that ripped me out of it was like going through my body.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
Yeah.
literally touching me, which is like
Unexplainable, yeah.
This is the part that I start to feel uncomfortable, like I start to feel watched. Past here is like, we have to be careful.
Okay. I did not want to be there.
You
can
okay?
tell.
You don't have to keep going.
no, I'm just
You're only halfway done.
I went in just thinking like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like, oh,
Oh
a
my
few things.
God.
I'm gonna feel the anxiety.
Yeah,
but this
yeah,
is,
yeah.
I've never thought of
Sorry, I'm like gonna cry. I'm not
I'll
comfortable with you
go
being at the back.
Yeah, I can go back
Come
too.
forward, please. Yeah, sorry, I'm just not comfortable with it. Sorry, I'm gonna cry.
But the tour guide was gonna cry? Why?
Because she also like so the thing with her was she constantly reminded us about how Colby was like in danger, like something did not want Colby there, and like that goes back to the whole like you are sick thing, where like the
Yeah.
ghost really tried to talk to Colby, so she
Dude, I
did
have
not want to have
chills.
Colby like. I think if she could have, like, she would have preferred if Colby like didn't go into the caves at all. But like she did not want him to be at the back. She constantly checked in on him. Like there were a lot of times where Colby just could not breathe. Like it was really intense. But yeah, I think that's why she cried, because it was like something really did not want him there.
I mean, if you guys filmed this 3 or 4 months ago, that was right
Yeah.
before he was
I
diagnosed.
think it might have been right after. Actually, no, it might have been before.
Because I don't think he was filming once he found out.
Oh shit! Yeah, it might have been right before.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
crazy.
I think I messaged him. I'm not too sure. Yeah, but yeah, it was
Wow.
around the same time for sure.
Yo, this is crazy.
Mhm.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
His path in the day
Yeah.
was that you went that way, you're a saint, that way you're a sinner, and that if you went the wrong way, then the judgment would come to you. Not.
Go this way.
I would all recommend
Yeah, right,
it.
yeah. Yeah, that's not a good way. He's gone this way.
Sam went to the center way? That motherfucker.
Yeah, so there's a sinner or saint way, and you yourself have to judge if you are a sinner or a saint. And we all went the saint way, because the way I thought about it was, I probably have done my fair share of sins, but my intentions have always been pure
Yes.
and clear. So that's why I went the saint way. I don't know why Sam went the sinner way. I don't know, because I feel like he's not a sinner.
No, he's the nicest guy ever.
Yeah,
He's never-
exactly.
Wait, Sam was the only one who
He
was.
was the only one. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, he also had an attachment, so maybe he felt
Maybe.
something from that. But that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah. It was,
He's the nicest guy ever.
I know, right?
They both are.
Yeah.
There he is.
Why'd you want to go that way?
You're a brave man.
I just wanted to see what happened.
I heard a scream.
She just said this is the worst she's ever felt. And how long have you been working here?
A year and a half, but I've been visiting him my whole life.
Oh my god.
Like, I want to get the fuck out.
That's so funny.
Yeah!
pickaxes.
Yeah.
They were real. They were heavy.
Wait, that's so dangerous that she just did that. It could have bounced back on her face. What's she doing?
All the way around.
Oh. Just took out a little chunky.
Little chunky.
Ooh.
That's my chunky.
And everyone's allowed to do this?
I guess so. I don't think the people normally are allowed to.
okay.
I think it was just because we were like
Because
there.
that's what
I mean, we were also there after
You
hours.
did that in Sally House, and then you had a little girl for a while.
You know, there wasn't actually a little girl. Overweighted.
He just likes that.
How are you feeling? You have not been on camera much.
Maybe not that, but just in general.
I've been getting back pain.
You've been getting back pain too?
I've been having back pain like for a while.
I didn't know that back pain meant something was going to wanted to attach itself to you.
You had back pain?
I had I had bad back pain, and it started at the bottom, and it like slowly creeped up, and I was
no.
oh, that's fine, like, you know, back pain, whatever. But then they told me, they were like, no, something's trying to attach itself to you, because I didn't know. Huh?
How'd you get rid of it?
I just said, don't attach yourself to me. But also, I told you, chat, I didn't tell you guys, after this night, I had the worst time. Like, things just kept going wrong in my life.
Oh
like,
my
just
God.
in my life. I was just about to move. Everything with the move went wrong. I don't know how much I told you, but everything went wrong. There were, like, a lot of other, like, just things in my life that, like, from then on went downhill. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. Like, it was like so many things. Like, every day was something new, and I was just praying that like every day I was praying for at least one good thing, and it would just go bad and bad and bad and bad, and the worst thing would happen, and the worst thing would happen, like, for a month.
Did things turn around finally?
Things to turn around, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't want to, you know, say it's because of this, but like, it's a crazy coincidence, especially because I felt so much and like heard and saw so much in this, and also because I had constant back pain and it like creeped up on me.
Wow.
Yeah.
The like banquet hall.
Well, we're not welcome down there, are we?
Yeah.
She was saying, and like we've learned in the past, that if you are to get something that's trying to attach itself to you, it would start at the lower back.
How do we prevent that?
Just again, white light. You can welcome things to talk to you, but do not let them follow you.
You are not allowed to follow me home. You are not allowed to.
Ooh,
Sorry.
shit.
What was that?
Something was running.
Whatever.
Sorry, explaining it.
Whatever
But
is trying.
only you two saw
Sorry,
it?
sorry.
Yeah,
Trying
I
to
didn't see it
just,
because
like,
my back was turned to it.
wrap down this whole,
I also
like,
didn't
full
hear
shadow
anything
thing.
at that point.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
Yeah.
How did you saw it run down here?
Yeah. Like, I just got like overwhelming.
Which
like,
that is the way back, so that's
like
not
unwelcome.
fun.
Like
I did not
Holy
like
shit.
that.
my head just got, like
She's
hurt,
crying.
Uh-huh.
Just like black shadow, just like.
And she's been working there for a while.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Sam's face.
Are we gonna be okay here?
Yeah, you guys just again, please be careful.
Okay.
Be careful.
I don't want anything to actually happen to anybody.
No way.
Now, at the very end of the cave, there is the inner temple, where only the 12 apostles of the Brotherhood were allowed to go. The apostles would cross a body of water they called the River Styx, which symbolizes the Greek mythology, where when you cross this river, you're traveling to the underworld. So when the apostles would go to the inner temple to perform rituals, they would symbolically go to hell itself. Because again, this section of the cave was 300 feet directly below an actual church, which symbolized heaven.
The members would dress up in all white robes, the
do
leader
you
being
even
in
come up
all
with stuff
red,
like that?
and then baptize
Like,
each
how
other
much-
in
how
unholy
much free
water
time do you
before
have to come up
performing
with
these
something like
satanic
that?
rituals. And like we talked about earlier, this is where Satanists came
Especially
just
the most
last
powerful
week to
people in the
open a
world, like-
demonic portal.
Yeah.
Since then,
Yeah.
there's been a rise
And this
in
is where the
negative
portal was
paranormal
open.
energy.
I guess they
and
didn't
even
have
say
like
this portal can
TikToks. They
never
probably had more time on their hands.
Exactly.
No
True.
Instagram.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're actually right. They can't like procrastinate in that way. They have to
Yeah.
procrastinate by building hell.
Yeah, like the most powerful people in our world are just on Twitter all day. So
Yeah, true.
instead, back in the day, they were just building tunnels.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're actually right. Yeah. Yeah, that might be it.
Right.
We had a production company come in. We just get word. They're like, oh yeah, when the Satanist comes in, he's gonna do this, and we're like,
What?
sorry.
So they didn't tell you.
No, we knew nothing. I was not happy.
This is the river Styx?
Oh.
Whoa!
You're not welcome to follow any of these guys home. I know that you're interested in them specifically, but nothing here, light or dark, is allowed to follow anyone home. You can stay here, you live here, you reside here, but you do not leave these caves.
Whoa, looks like a giant face on the wall right there.
I just had knocks.
You heard knocking?
Yeah, like the dark knocks. Yeah. I would be surprised that I would put down my hand.
Okay, this is
the most we've ever felt.
Yeah, viewers, please let us know if not. But this is probably the most physical thing. Like, we have no equipment. We're literally hearing things, seeing things,
feeling them.
Feeling
It's
things.
more feeling than equipment.
Everybody's feeling things.
We're learning that very rapidly.
Now we're about to cross over the river Styx.
We're going to the underworld, is what you're trying to say.
They use the Stranger Things clip. It's so funny.
So good.
This is the end?
Especially when you think about in Stranger Things, like opening portals and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could not stay in that one, by the way.
Where I want to be. Yeah, this already feels a lot better. This is the inner temple. This is where all of the rituals are.
All the rituals, so possibly human sacrifices.
We know definitely animal sacrifice did happen down there. We know that. It's rumored that human sacrifice did.
Rumored.
I've come in and seen this light swinging.
Swinging back and forth?
Yeah.
Is there any specific spirit or person that haunts this spot?
And again,
Would
like,
be where
this
the
is
portal
300
opened?
feet on the ground. There is no wind or airflow. Like, how is, nothing. No air can come in there.
Where the portal was open at him.
Oh my
I had
god.
to scrub the pentagram off the table.
There was a pentagram here even. Oh my god. Who is this right here?
This is just another light priest. This isn't original. It is. It's blood. That's not real.
Oh, gotcha. In the temple.
Oh my
You're
god.
saying if I came down the sinner's route, I should go up the sinner's route, or else maybe not?
Well,
do things?
it's the whole thing is that it's called Judgment's Pass. If you lie and you say you're a saint and you're a sinner, then judgment will come to you.
Get down that
That's
fast.
all about testing things, isn't it? I don't know.
You think you're a sinner?
I don't know.
Everybody's a sinner though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
like who decides that?
Well, if we
Sounds like a
already went
killer
down the
song.
same path,
Everybody's a
already.
sinner.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna go. Let's stick with our first choice, right?
I want to stick with my guns.
Stick with your guns.
Are you you're gonna give me the camera?
You're in the scary hole. We're in the nice hole.
Your hole's better than my hole?
My hole is way brighter than your hole.
Yeah.
Alright, see you guys on the other side of the hole.
We are also going up the steeper way, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, obviously, maybe it's just because I'm not as in tune as everybody else, but I haven't felt as much as you guys have. But it
So
does
this
make me nervous about how
path,
much.
actually, going back up, the second we left the banquet hall, I felt like something wanted to hold us back. Like I
that's so
felt something
weird.
following us that did not want us to leave. And she actually said that as well, that like something did not want us, because now we already went that far in. So they
Right.
wanted to keep us in. At first they wanted to keep us out. Now they want to keep us in. And it was
People are seeing and how much you're warning us.
There we go, we're saints, guys.
I feel like we're saints.
I feel so, yeah.
What'd you feel?
like crackling.
Oh, you heard something.
And that was the like loudest thing I have heard
Just
so
heard
far.
like a
Like the
voice
closest
over there.
I've heard at that
Right
point.
after I said that, like I'm not hearing things, I just heard a voice up there.
I got up here, started pointing that way, and then Sam had a voice up there. It doesn't want us to go back now that we've come down here.
Your face. That's so funny. Your face is so bad. That's great.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Did you hear that?
I started crying.
Yeah.
No?
That's I cried.
Was that? What do you mean? Okay, just update. Something just like did some what? A breath?
Kim was up. You said something was pulling you from
And it
behind.
goes, because I said that it's not gonna, and I said in my head, you're not gonna pull me out. I went, oh. Yeah.
And then she heard it.
Have you ever played? Okay, chat. This is the only way I can explain it. Have you ever played Phasmophobia?
No.
So in Phasmophobia, when the ghost is close to you, you hear like a like that.
Oh.
And I heard that, like literally that sound. I heard that. So I started crying because that was like too much for me.
Yeah, that would scare
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it was like in my head again, like in my ear, like something like, I don't know. It was.
Okay. Oh my god. I'm fine.
You heard that like next to you, or was that behind you?
Behind us.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's go. Jesus, things just keep happening. Holy fuck.
It's okay. I thought someone was behind me. I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
It's time.
No, the way I always think about these things, because like sometimes I'm scared that like what if something what if something's here, like whenever I move into a new apartment or a house, I'm like, what if it's like, you know, haunted or like something's here. But then like I live in a really new apartment.
Right.
Like this is new, nothing's gonna be here. I'm probably the first person who lives here, so I'm not too worried.
My back hurts.
Right now?
Yeah, worse than it did before.
No.
You are not allowed to attach yourself to me.
No.
Please get away from me. Don't touch me. Please get away from me.
This is so creepy.
You have power over this thing.
I do not want you with me in any way.
Should you go first?
You're the sinner. You like to sin.
I'm the sinner.
You went down the sinner hole.
You did go down the sinner hole.
It's a testament to my character. It's probably good.
Can I hold your ass?
Something already is currently holding my hand.
Oh my god. Why is it so much scarier this time? Oh, because it's dark.
No, like, yeah.
That makes sense.
It was just the camera lights that we
We're starting
had.
at the banquet hall.
Oh, okay.
Ow. Shit.
So you're going back.
I'm going back without the tour now, the tour
How
guide
did I get
now,
in the
and
front?
without
Sam,
the
you gotta
lights.
walk faster, man.
You need like an investigation.
Yeah.
Paul,
Which that was so creepy. It was like a dark cave. Even like if something were to happen, we would have to run like up in a dark cave. Like I would hit my head. I'd be that would be it for me.
That's because we're a little afraid of what's down here. Women that way, dudes this way. We'll see you guys in a second.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Remember to feel the light.
Yeah.
From inside.
That is so scary. Ooh.
You crazy.
That is scary, yeah.
Oh wait, just look down there. Oh, you can't even see down there.
The flashlight keeps flickering.
Might be dying, maybe.
You know, it should be fully charged, so that's just a bad
I
sign.
really hope it doesn't die, because this is our only source of light.
I really hope I don't die. What the fuck? Why are you strolling like we're just like walking through a park?
Well, because honestly, as not a joke, because my legs feel like molasses.
Oh.
I actually like feel like, I don't know, you might not know what molasses is.
No, I've just never heard anybody say
Feels
it.
like jello.
Okay, that makes, yeah, has anybody ever said their legs smell like molasses?
Yeah,
Did the music that they put behind it? It's so funny.
You just kind of ruined it.
No one likes it.
Molasses.
Everyone go in for a before selfie. Before. And here is Monsieur Devil.
That is the devil man.
We need to ask questions about him.
It sounded like there was still 2 footsteps behind us. You heard that too?
She's like, I don't want to admit it at this point.
It's like I'm very tunnel vision now.
Yeah.
Could be the echo.
Maybe the echo?
Yeah.
Let's say it's the echo. It was the echo. It was the echo.
It wasn't the echo. It was like we stopped and then it happened.
Again, right when you walk in, it's like that, just a little bit tighter. Yeah.
The side of my neck like really hurts. It's like someone's trying to like claw into it.
You're getting an attachment.
I know.
You see that there?
Yeah, it feels heavy.
It does, right when you walk in.
But we got
don't
saged
feel
at the
that at
end,
all.
so I
Now
hope
I feel
nothing
it.
followed me. I don't
Now
think
my
anything is
entire
attached
legs
to me
feel like
anymore.
200 pounds.
If it followed me, my life's probably too boring. They're like she just lays in bed all day watching TikToks. Like this is boring. What is she doing?
Next.
Yeah. It's like next we'll leave her alone.
That's funny.
yeah. That's what I think. Like if something attached itself to me, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
have fun. There's nothing going on in my life.
That's so funny.
You'd probably have more action
fucking
staying.
way. No, you have to be super close to it.
What does that emote mean?
It's like laughing. It's like
My heart just
oh my
started
god,
racing.
lol.
See?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The remote emits a field of energy. Across that field, it goes off. It's usually like 1 foot.
No, that's not him. You have to get that close.
Guys, this is an SLS camera. You've seen us use it in the past. Basically, it detects humanoid figures. Guide said through those doors, we should be able to see maybe sometimes a bodyguard.
6 foot, she said 6.
Yeah, super tall.
And it's maybe like an 8-foot shadow figure.
And Suki
No,
is
little red
around
thing
here as
goes
well.
off when it
Also,
goes-
as a reminder,
When
since
it
we did the
goes
tour of
near
the
it,
Estes
yeah.
and said like partying and like lots of people, they would be in here.
Yeah.
Again.
Whoever's entering it, we come with no harm. We would just let us talk to you.
There's a bodyguard here, or one of the apostles that's coming out. Please, show yourself.
We know you're here because we can feel it. So
Move
why don't you
myself
just
up
show
here just for that
yourself?
moment.
Violent.
So that's calibration, but it's still weird that it's said medium.
Pulled few. I have been pulled a few.
Oh yeah,
times.
I think actually,
Was that you?
I think this thing only reacted when I was holding it. So I think, I don't know if it was G or Colby or whoever was holding it before, but I think it only reacted when I was holding it, which that was not fun.
Here that's been messing with us
So
tonight.
you definitely had the craziest experience.
I did. I very much did.
We've gotten that before. That's like
Yeah,
religious terms.
but it's not a thing of like I was the only one experiencing like anything. They also experienced things, just not as
Right.
much, which made me feel a lot better about it, because if it was just me, it's like, am I actually crazy? You know, am I like actually imagining these things? But no, I definitely experienced more than them, but they experienced similar things, but not as much.
Yeah, you've really felt it deeply.
Yeah.
Some religious term.
Something like that. We'll have to put definition on the screen.
Carbon moan. I heard him.
Moan? Yeah.
I don't think they actually saw anything on that camera, so
First time.
I need to change my camera.
Conditions. Harry. Adjective.
Oh, like somebody's name.
Middle name.
Middle.
Is anyone's middle name
Out.
Out. It just said out.
I feel something on my butt again. Please don't touch me.
Yeah!
I don't want to be touched.
Can you tell us your intention? Like over here, not like over here.
Something said out. I can't believe that.
Yeah, immediately.
What's that say?
Running.
Running?
It just went off, the red lights went off.
So it says out and then it says running. Are you fucking kidding me?
Suki, Willow was saying that you usually talk to her down here. If you want, can you please show yourself to us?
Oh my god, God? It would not say God in here.
Yeah, this is like an anti-God.
I know, right? I
God?
know, right?
I don't know if it's Suki.
No, that sounds more like something I'll let do rituals here. Is there other
How
people
scared I
besides
look.
Suki?
I'm like
100.
done.
It said 100.
Hundreds.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah, no, it was 100 folders, right?
Numbers.
100 numbers of people. You just asked that.
I mean, this is where they had the parties.
For God, yeah.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what happened here?
You know, we hear stories of sacrifices, dinner parties, full trip. Since Bunny September?
Heart?
What? Heart!
Oh my God. What the hell?
Wait, underline? Paul Whitehead. We were talking to somebody upstairs at the mausoleum.
If
Paul,
you can
did
hear like the
follow
ground
us?
shake, by
Can
the
you
way,
give us another
that's
sign
just
that it's you.
No, it's okay.
Sometimes I hear it and I'm like, what the fuck? But it's just outside.
Were you a member of the club? Thin region.
Frigid.
Thin.
Married. Married? But like,
Like Mary.
Oh, Mary.
were you married to one of the people? Suki came down here to get married.
You're right.
Oh my
And
God.
running out could have been her trying to escape the
Suki, did you
guys.
prefer to just talk to us females? Yeah, this is completely
That's completely dead.
But they did say that they don't really like interacting with equipment. It's
Right.
Yeah, it's more the feelings.
feelings. So this would make loads of sense.
Could.
It sounds like it's multiple people again. It sounds like it could be Suki, maybe Whitehead.
If.
I said they're not interacting with the
kept
equipment.
coming.
Could it? They say
Could
like,
if
I
what?
could.
Kill? No fucking way. What's it saying?
Doubt.
Whenever I would put it down, like it would stop
They
talking.
would talk to us.
Huge.
They would talk to us through the equipment if we would sacrifice by killing something.
Oh my God.
Something fuzzy, and they mentioned a bunny.
Oh my god, because they when sacrifices down here. They mentioned a bunny.
Then why don't we do the event?
Oh god, the fucking event. They didn't tell us about this. They did not tell us about this, by the way.
I was just asking. Suki, if this is you, do you not like the guys here?
Oh, that was a yes.
Do you want us to leave specifically? Of course.
Like, of course?
Yeah, for sure. That is for sure, of course.
Okay.
Can we just confirm that you would be happy to talk to the females?
Low knife? I don't like that. I don't know what that means.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Him.
Guys, this is like this is telling us to sacrifice something.
Right.
This is telling us to.
Yes.
Just agreed. So it has to be like one of the actual club members then. They want to do some ritual sacrifice.
I think it's multiple people. We're talking to Suki, we're talking to
We actually
Something
did
doesn't like
sacrifice
us,
someone.
something
That's
less
the event that's happening.
What do you mean?
No, we didn't.
Sacrifices, which would be the girls.
Low knife to him. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
so probably animal.
I don't like that face.
Tease.
Tease. All the prostitutes here. Leader view.
And they said frigid as
He's
well.
the leader with a view.
Yeah. Wound.
There's so many things about this sacrifice.
Yes.
This would be where the whole group would get together and do these
Hundreds of people. Yeah.
You show us a sign that you want us to go down this corridor.
Intent.
The intent. Oh my god, that makes more sense than you guys know because of what we have planned.
Stop being so vague, boys.
We joined the
We're not
Hellfire
really sure
Club.
who we're talking to. It sounds like it's still multiple people. It's at hundreds, actually. So lots of people channeling us, but with that, adds a little trigger event. Not in a disrespectful way at all. But
It
they were
is,
very
right?
satirical down
Like,
here. They
that
were all
whole
dressed
thing
up in
was
robes, and the
crazy.
leader
And
was
actually,
red.
this happened to me before, where I went to, on Cutie Cinderella's Halloween stream, we went into the Hollywood Hills, where people had died by, like, falling off, killing themselves from the Hollywood sign. And we went down there, not to the sign, but like further down where you could see it still. And I was also holding the spirit box, and it would talk to me. And it's so strange that these spirit boxes especially always talk to me. And on Cutie stream, actually, there was a little girl that was standing next to me, like a little like ghost girl. I felt it in my leg.
Oh my
And I
God.
felt the same thing when I didn't want to go into the last room. Something was next to me holding me.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You have that empathic ability.
Yeah. So like it's always the children. I think the children really like me. Like they always hold on to me, which is interesting. But yeah, these spirit boxes always reply to me.
We thought we might as well dress up as well, like we're part of the Hellfire Club. And then we got some shitty water that we can baptize ourselves and induct ourselves into this. Also, I got Ben Franklin, my boy, on the $100 bill.
Big boy Ben.
That's funny. A dirty dog.
Literally.
You know what you mean up to
Ben Franklin was fucking in one of these things right there. Like,
I can't even wrap my head around it.
It's really mind-blowing.
So you guys ready to play dress up? I'll take the red because obviously I'm the leader, right, Sam?
What? I feel like I should be red. I was the one that did the center thing. Like, it's Sam and Colby.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You've been Sam and Colby? What?
I mean, we can give you like some space to discuss this.
Yeah, no.
Thank you. It's been Sam and Colby for 8 fucking years, man.
Yeah, right?
You've
They're
always
so
been
funny.
I just need this one time.
It really makes you, like, a lot happier.
It's funny because they've been friends since kindergarten too. You know that?
So sweet. Yeah, we talked a lot about like, because G and I were talking like when we had like breakfast and like lunch and dinner, we were talking about how it's really nice to see such a close relationship, especially between guys. Because I feel like with guys, a lot of the times it's like very surface level.
Sure.
And they are so close and like such good friends, and it's really refreshing and nice to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally have known each other their whole lives.
Yeah.
It's
They're
wild.
like brothers, and that's so cute. I really like that. It makes me happy to see, and it also shows how good of people they are, like being able to be this close with another person and a guy.
Bats.
It's always 2 out of 3, right? It's always 2 out of 3.
Motherfucker! body juice.
The comeback of a century. Like and subscribe.
Hey, what are you putting on?
We're putting
Is
on.
the abbot would take
I think
people
like
down
just
through
the
here
robes.
to the cursed well. Actually, baptize someone in unholy water. We don't actually want to curse ourselves for eternity, so you know, Walmart spring water is good too.
Ben, gonna leave you right there. Okay, ready? Baptize me, man.
Hey, this is so much water, dude!
You didn't keep any of it.
You thought I could just keep water? I'm like an avatar waterbender, dude? Hellfire Club, Hellfire Club, Hellfire Club.
Okay.
Again, they did not tell us about this. We did not know what their plan was.
That's a lot of water.
I'm cursed. I'm baptized for sure.
Wow. Good throw on there, man.
Am I wet?
Yes.
Do I look like I cried?
Yes.
Wait. We didn't get inducted to the Hellfire Club. I think we just... What?
We started our own club.
We started the Explore Club.
Oh, guys, the merch. It's sold out. Never mind.
Exploreclub.com if you want to see behind the scenes of this video. Link down below. We just joined it.
We just joined it, will you? Actually, we haven't joined it yet. There's one last piece of the puzzle.
What? Oh my god, it's so...
We have the official stamp of honor.
Hellfire Club.
I think this is actually from Stranger Things.
Woo! Oh yeah.
You guys are like...
She's so funny.
She is so cute.
Now an official member.
Thank you. Oh
my god, I had so much water still on me.
All body juice.
Definitely graveyard body juice.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Do you feel like you're part of the Hellfire Club of the 1750s?
No, yeah.
No?
I don't know if I want to be.
Everybody that was down here was very, very satirical towards religion, so we just thought that if we joined the Hellfire Club, we could kind of disguise ourselves as one of them. And they would think this is funny, right?
I hope so. What if they don't?
Well, then this was a good trigger event.
Piss them off? Have them come out a little more?
All right, on to the next.
Let's go. We're leaving the banquet hall and going to the inner sanctum.
This is the scariest part. Scariest place.
This is only where the actual 12 brothers were allowed to go, and also where this real satanic group that
I don't like it being called body juice. That's what it is.
Sacrifices, possibly.
Probably.
300-year-old body juice.
300-year-old body
yeah.
juice. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's not like there's no flesh anymore. Which
Scared?
that's fine. That's good.
I'm interested to see whether you can enter this time.
You don't have to if you don't want to, of course.
I heard that there's a whisper behind you. So.
Really?
Yeah.
She can hear more than anybody else.
Seriously.
You
Alright,
have trouble sleeping after?
let's go.
Yeah. But I don't know if that was just like
That just looks demonic.
me being nervous.
Right.
Oh, here's where we split up.
Are you taking boys?
I still am trying to be a saint, personally.
Intentions are saints.
The intentions are saints?
Yeah.
See, sit up and think that.
What?
You got the red light, man, so you're just gonna go that way anyways.
I could not have done that. I could not have walked there alone.
Sorry, I got like a weird pain. It was like a growing pain, like in my leg again. You guys are brave for being in the back.
Yeah, we don't want to.
Is he getting an attachment again?
I don't know.
Wow.
Because I know something definitely also wanted to attach itself to Sam. Like he also has back pain.
She and Nikki are protecting us. Guys, go check them out, please. Say thank you. Oh god. This is the first time that I have like this like pit in my stomach. This feels very weird.
This is the river.
Did your back still hurt at this point? My back hurt the entire time. Sometimes it was worse and sometimes it was better, but it kept creeping up.
Can we do it?
This is it.
My headache went away. It's back. My headache is back.
It's back.
Yeah.
Even after the Tylenol. Damn, shout out Tylenol. Sponsor this, please.
Say the fucking word. Fuck that.
Fuck Tylenol.
Shout out Advil.
Shut up, Advil.
said something about what, like a pentagram ritual happening here last week?
Pentagram right here. A Satanist opened a real portal right here. If there was any demons talking to us tonight, they'd probably be right here.
Nikki and I were talking earlier. Both of the things that hurt our back is going up and up and up. Like it started at the lower back, and now it's going up to like middle, upper.
Well, then we should make this quick, because if that like gets to your
neck, right?
Neck.
That's where it's right.
It's on my shoulder. Please leave me alone.
You cannot follow
You cannot follow us. You cannot attach yourself to me. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. Please stop touching me.
What was that? Did you hear that now? What was stop? Now I heard like a giant boom.
Okay, let's make this quick, okay?
Like at first it stopped here, and now it's my butt cheek. Stop touching me. Leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. I do not wish to be touched.
You have no permission to touch us in any way.
I know, it kept touching me, Chad.
To ask for these 2 flashlights.
I'm gonna put this out here. Is this on? Oh.
That immediately.
You did the flashlights again?
Yeah.
So this is a music box. It's just a motion sensor.
We just like, I think we just put everything down just to see if something
We
wanted
have
to
a flashlight there, flashlight here, and then a REM pod right here.
Final investigation. We gotta figure out what we're talking to.
This could be where it is demonic. If there's an intelligent spirit
Ghost
here that
needs
wants
to
to
read
talk
the
to us,
boundary
can you
list,
please
yeah.
make a
The
sign?
ghost just didn't
Specifically,
respect my
if you turn off
boundaries.
this flashlight right here,
No
we'll know
touchy.
that you
No
want to talk
touchy.
to us.
Or if you aren't a spirit, if you're something else, can you give us a sign?
I love how it's like the tallest to the shortest person. We like lined up.
This light, touch it. Oh.
If this is something that we've been talking to all night.
Oh! Wow. Oh my head. Or there was darker entities at the mausoleum.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What else was at the mausoleum that's all night?
Something that wanted to attack you.
They said it was something like demonic because it couldn't come into the holy place.
Can you just make us aware of who is in here with us? If it's Paul Whitehead, can you turn that light off? I can touch it, or you can do anything else.
Oh! Okay, so Paul's still here.
He followed us.
We appreciate you communicating with us. Again, we're not here to upset you or harm you in any way.
Oh, that's awesome.
We appreciate that.
I really hope it's him though and not something lying to us.
Can you confirm that this is where the ritual happened, where possible Satanists open up a dark portal? That's true?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like a step.
That was a sign.
Paul, is there anything else in here with us right now?
Specifically, is there anything non-human that might have been summoned by bad people? Oh my god.
What?
It just went off, dude. Well, that's not good. Literally non-human entity is what we just asked for. Something that was summoned here, and it just said, yes, there is something else in here with us. Is there any way that we could... We heard that this portal might be impossible to close, but do you think that there is a possibility someone or us could close that? If so, turn that off. If...
I know, right? I know, right?
I mean, that's what Willow said too. She believes that there's a possibility that we could close it.
Do you want the portal to be closed?
Did you try to
Do
close
you
it?
not want the portal to be closed?
And it doesn't want the portal to be closed.
Dude, that would make a lot of sense because didn't Paul Whitehead, he was literally the leader of the guy that's trying to get dark portals in here.
He wants this to be satanic. He wants demons in here.
Is that true? Do you like the fact that there's more demonic energy here now? You think the last 2 weeks have been better?
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks since the portal was
Or if
opened
you're
at that
afraid
point.
of the things that came here in the last 2 weeks, turn that off. So he doesn't want it closed?
Because he wants them to leave. What if we close it and they're stuck here?
Yeah.
But he is afraid. He's afraid of them. Yeah, he wants them to leave. That's crazy. Should we be afraid? Are the spirits that are here? Oh!
I did not. I wanted to go out. I wanted to get out
Literally
as soon as possible at that point.
I'm wondering whether
I kept feeling shit behind me as well. Like it was not
Yeah,
fun.
this is crazy.
It was not
Turn that
fun.
off if you believe you did.
And also, I knew we were at the lowest point in the cave, so
Yeah,
getting
we heard
out
he was
of there.
part of your club. Is that true?
Getting out of there would have been like really hard.
You can hear voices.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Haven't you said that?
Yeah. Do you want us to leave?
No.
Do you want us to stay? Oh my god, but that's
I wanted to get out of there
not
as
something
soon
nice.
as possible. There's no fucking way.
Can you show us in any other way that you're here?
Now, if you show us any other way, some obvious sign, we'll leave. Did you not hear that? I just heard a knock on the door.
If you want us to stay, can you then show us a sign again from any of the other equipment we have there?
It definitely wants us to stay. That's the second time I confirmed, which means it's something darker.
It's definitely.
Really?
You heard another knock? I heard that too earlier. Boom. Do you want us to stay here because you're looking for a sacrifice? Yeah, probably not. He's smart.
Wow.
The thing about this was like, it all lined up so well. Like, the first time we talked with the flashlights, it made a lot of sense what they were talking about. And then the Estes method also made a lot of sense, especially telling us that Colby was sick.
Right.
And then when we were in the inner like circle, the thing was talking about sacrifices. I kept getting touched and then this also kept talking about sacrifice and how it wanted us to stay here now because we were now corrupted.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
it makes perfect sense. It tells
I
a
know.
story. It's
It tells
crazy.
a story. And so Colby after this did the Estes method. Go in with that mindset of like they were talking to us. They were telling us about the sacrifice, about how we're corrupted, how they want us to stay there now.
Yes, stop
It was
touching
crazy.
me. I am not allowing you to touch me. Please stop touching me.
Where's the pain now at?
Back on my shoulders, it has been on my lower back for the last few minutes.
If we know it doesn't want the portal open, but it's scared of whatever's in here, and they want us to stay for some odd reason, and it sounds like we need more specific answers. What if we try to do the Estes one last time somewhere else to get a specific answer?
Was I the youngest there? Yeah.
Easier to communicate with
I
them when we
was.
got answers at the front.
Now that we know kind of what we're dealing with, and it's definitely like Paul Whitehead and possibly something more demonic.
I don't know if it's something posing as
I
Paul
think
Whitehead.
it is, yeah.
That's something we gotta figure out. Will you come with us to the front to talk to us? Get a little final answer?
Whoever you are,
You cannot follow us home.
that's a yes. And we should get out before that.
Yeah.
What?
I might be able to throw up.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Let's get out.
Just at least gonna get out of this area.
Yeah, for sure. Hold the pressure on my shoulder. Yeah, my right shoulder.
I just wish we knew what we were talking to.
Yeah, I know. I do feel like this when trying to trick us.
Yeah,
This is just creepy. You're looking at
that
I know, right? The light and everything. It wasn't just the light, but also like it's so like small, like a small
Yeah, it's
area.
claustrophobic.
Yeah. Did I throw up at any time? No, I didn't. I just felt really sick. I actually feel sick watching it back, but I think that's just like the memory of it.
Yeah, PTSD.
PTSD.
I was talking.
Never did a.
No, but I was talking. Maybe that's my voice.
Could be the echo.
Yeah, seriously. Walking up and down this so many times.
Oh yeah.
I challenge you to walk the entire cave system in the dark.
Initially, we were gonna have the challenge where it was just you guys going back. It's too dangerous, especially with it trying to touch you all the time and attack you. Would you guys be down to just use a phone light on the way back? Like
Go
we
all the way
just film on
through.
phone?
Yeah.
Final challenge, all four of us.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go.
All right, this is what it looks like.
So much darker.
Oh my God, you can see every like dust particle in here.
They say that they used to go through them with just candlelight as well.
Can't even imagine.
I'm so glad we didn't have to do that. Imagine we had to go with like a candle.
How to
That's
close the
so
portal.
scary.
Yeah.
Has been talking with us.
Also, it's such a fire hazard, I feel like.
Yeah, this is insane.
At the beginning of the cave, you could not leave this cave. You could not follow us home. Please, if you know any information, Come with us to talk.
You know, last time when we were leaving, it felt better to get up.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling like, obviously we're walking uphill, but like tight chest.
Yeah. Probably because it wants us to stay.
Yes, it does.
I can feel it. That was one thing that was clear down there, is that it wanted us to stay.
That was the only consistent answer.
Oh my gosh, it's black behind.
It is.
It's.
You can follow us home.
You cannot follow us. You cannot touch us.
Oh, I hate that.
I
Like
know.
going around the
It
corners.
just keeps going. All the anti-Christian things are happening. What?
I don't know, it's just like the light is so glary, you can see like, are you seeing the little... Yeah, you're blinded.
Sorry, guys.
Would I ever do it again? Yes. I think we should do it together.
I know, we should.
Yeah.
There was a rock that fell behind us. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's funny too because when I told Sam we had met, his first reaction was like, "Oh, like they had already talked about how the two of us had very similar experiences."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You are too?
Yeah, I think we should do it together.
That's the first time.
I'd love to do it with a medium as well, just so
Yes.
like we can get confirmation.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to meet
Made
him.
it.
I've never
Good job,
met one.
guys.
No, me neither. I think that would be a fun, like an interesting video as well.
It
like
would be
meeting
cool.
with a medium.
Yeah.
Like a goat.
We can talk about that.
Like, I'm not lying to you guys. That's what I heard.
Wait, was that loud or was it,
It was
behind
quiet.
you?
It was really faint.
Just like the screams and stuff like that you've been
Yeah,
hearing.
I've been hearing screams of men and of women. Like, the women all have been screaming help, but that was an animal.
An
That was
animal
not-
sacrifice.
Oh my
I think the goat
god.
also
And
represents
that just
the
came
devil.
to you.
It sounded like a
And then we
goat.
have service to finally communicate with
Oh, it was a
Estes.
goat.
What
Yeah.
more answer really to get?
I just want to know who we're talking to
Yeah.
and what it was.
Also, how it thinks. If it does think, we can close the portal.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, can what is speaking to us make itself known
Okay.
to us in any way?
This
Who
was
it is we're speaking
so
to?
crazy to me.
Is it Paul?
There he is.
There he is, so he's with us right now.
Hi.
I just want-
Here.
Is this Paul Whitehead we're speaking to?
For me.
Are you okay for us to ask you questions about the
Touch
portal?
me.
Oh, do you want to touch one of us?
Yeah, the touch. Her.
Have you been touching me?
There. Yep.
So you're the person that has been touching me all night.
Can we ask you questions about the portal? Are there demons down there? Have we come across any demons today?
It's a loud growl.
Help. Do you need help? There's
Ready. Go.
Do you want us to go back to that room where the portal's open? Or do you want us to leave?
Do you want us to go?
What would you do?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Me?
What would you do to me?
Scream.
Have you been
That
screaming?
was me.
Oh my god!
Someone hurt you. Are you in
The
pain?
leader.
The leader. Dashwood?
So we'll see. Feel me.
We have been feeling you.
We have been feeling
Yeah.
Constraint.
Have you been trying to protect
Reach.
us?
Would you like us to help you? Would you like us to close the portal?
You're scared. Behind.
Oh fuck. I was gonna say I just heard something happening over there. Like,
Grab that.
how can we help you? Is it possible for us to help?
Sex.
What the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
You're after. Is it
It's bad.
Is this the non-human entity that we're talking to in the basement?
Run.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here.
talking to us?
Can you just
You
confirm?
think you can?
You think
like
you
a
can?
laughy.
Laughing?
Have you attached yourself to any of us?
You cannot attach yourself to us. You cannot touch us.
Forever.
You cannot.
Never touch us. You can never attach yourself to us.
Have you
Our
tried?
world.
Have you tried to attach yourself? to
She's
us? Do you have any last things to say?
Now.
Now?
Leave now.
Leave now. Thank you for talking to us.
We're talking to us.
Feel it? What?
Alright.
I think it wants us to.
Wait, that was
Crazy, right?
And he's so good at like accessing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Insane.
Because did your first time doing Estes, it was like kind of an overwhelming experience.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, for
We're
sure.
not used to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like trying to say what I hear, it's like it's hard, especially
Yeah.
like a different language.
You just have to kind of like let go of control and it just like comes through you.
Yeah, that's why I want to do it again because I feel like now that I've experienced for the first time, I can like I know how it is. But that was crazy. After everything that we experienced that night, especially that I experienced that night, hearing these things was so scary. And chat, like you cannot hear anything, you cannot see anything. Like that was not Colby talking, that was the spirit box talking.
Your senses are completely gone in those moments.
Completely gone, yeah. Yeah.
I just don't think we're gonna do any good by keeping staying here, and it keeps talking about touching and feeling. Dude, literally, it was like, "What's the only thing we can do for you?" And it said sex.
That was immediate.
It was like, it was like, you feel that?
It was so funny.
I was the one who touched me all night, and he said yes.
No. And he was the one screaming, and it was because he got hurt by the leader, laughing at us.
Talk to us anything about the portal, like.
Yeah. It was very, very clear that whatever was happening right there, they weren't going to even talk to us, or they were not going to give us any clues.
They're not even going to tell us, who it is, even if it is
Sure not, But I do think whatever it was pretending to be Paul Whitehead the entire time.
Yeah.
Pretending.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think it was Paul.
Then how did it get into the mausoleum?
I mean,
maybe that was Paul.
Maybe that was Paul, yeah. Maybe he just.
And he just couldn't leave?
Maybe.
I have no idea. I think we should ask Willow to help us out, because obviously we have nothing to be able to help these guys. As sad as that is, I just don't think it's possible.
We're not like priests. You need to have a certain amount of study.
We're not like priests.
Oh god, imagine we go in there dressed as priests.
That's so funny.
Because that's what they did. Like,
that's you guys getting
before
saged.
The orgy. Yeah, that's us getting saged at the end as well.
You look so frightened.
I was so scared.
Wow.
I was terrified.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
You were the star of the show.
Yeah, I didn't want to be, I swear. Do you know what yours is called? Also, do you still have time?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
I'm good.
Good.
What was it called? It was in Vicksburg.
Vicksburg.
But let's just type in Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was us.
That one? Okay. As you can see, I probably started watching it.
I wonder what happened right here.
Oh yeah, oh my god.
That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
Okay, all good. Do you want water or anything as well?
No, I'm great, thank you.
Okay, just let me know. Alright, I'll talk to chat in the meantime. Hello chat. What did you think? Wait, let me get my chatterino up so I can see you guys. Wasn't that crazy? Hello, so good. Yeah, I know. Actually, there was one story that was not in the video. I might have told you guys about this, but obviously there are new people here. Hi, new people, by the way. If you're here from Sam and Colby, thank you so much, guys. Welcome to the channel. One thing that was really scary was the cafe that I talked to you about, where we got George as well. We were having like a little break in between the tour guide and in between exploring by ourselves. We were just having a little break, like talking. We were all standing in a circle, you know, like decompressing, like, you know, getting ready for the next thing, talking about what we were gonna do. And before the whole thing started, when we arrived, the tour guide and the other lady were talking to us about how there have been fans like before who thought that we were going to film there, but they sent them away, telling them that we're not going to be there. And while we were all talking, while we were all standing in the circle, I started hearing voices outside, and it was like just people having conversations, like people talking, walking around. So I thought that was fans, like, you know, fans seeing that we were filming there, fans thinking that we were filming there, trying to meet us. So the medium, she walks outside, she opens the door and walks outside, kind of being like, get away, what are you guys doing here? It's like, what, like 12 at night? She walks outside, opens the door and closes it. And I turn to her and I'm like, was it fans? And she comes back and says, no one was there. And it was just me and her who heard the voices, but it was a clear conversation. It was clearly people talking, and no one else heard it. It was just her and me. Which, like, that was one thing that was very scary. I told them about the time that I heard voices outside of the cafe. I think I told you about that. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, so that, you know, and I'm glad that she heard it as well, because again, it like validated me in that thing, because you just think you're crazy at that point. All right, are you ready?
I'm nervous. I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, so you haven't seen this yet, and this was filmed a year ago now.
Literally like a year and a week ago.
Literally a year and a week ago.
Had a
That's
lot more hair.
crazy. He had a lot of more hair. I'm so excited to watch it. I'm so excited to hear about like your whole experience. If you want to stop and talk about it, just feel free to.
Todd, I don't know if they know who Todd is. He's my best friend.
Oh yeah.
And then we have a podcast, which we haven't filmed in a while. And Sam and Colby came on our podcast.
Oh yeah.
And it was the first time ever that all of our equipment during the podcast broke.
Oh my god.
And we didn't know.
And how long had you been filming the podcast for already?
Like 6 months.
6 months.
And all of our equipment broke.
That's like a really weird time for equipment to break. Because it's like 3 years. Okay, fine. It's old equipment. But 6 months is like
crazy.
No time at all.
And we
but enough time to have filmed enough things that it wouldn't break.
It was so nuts. And we had a guy like who did our AV for us. And he was on set and everything was working fine. And when we went to go edit it later, like so much, like the microphones were broken. One of the cameras was broken. So after that experience, we felt really bad. We're like, but we still put the episode out. But then they asked us to to come on.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
oh, so you filmed it first and then you filmed this?
We had them on our podcast and we didn't even Todd had kind of known them, but I had never met them before. We all met on the podcast, but we all got along so well.
I see.
That they asked us to film.
Oh wow. I see. Chad, have you seen this video before?
Oh my god! Here we go! So creepy. Dude, we're in like a rainforest with a bunch of mosquitoes.
So this isn't Vicksburg, Mississippi. I can
Oh
legitimately
my god, it's just a house. Okay, it's like 50-50 yes and no's. Okay.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go! Today we are here with Todd and Brett. Have you guys ever done anything haunted before?
No.
Nothing like this.
Besides my dreams and nightmares.
Are you terrified?
You know, I wasn't nervous today, but I'm getting pretty nervous.
I've had like past life experiences. When I was a kid, I don't even remember them. But years later, I've had experiences where like these spirits have tried to come back to me.
That's
So
true.
I'm like really nervous walking into this situation to see like what.
Say, might break something out tonight.
So why is the McRaven house considered
So
one of the
spirits
most
have been trying to
haunted
talk to
places
you
in
like
this-
since you were really young? And then
It was more so so like my mom said that when I was like 2, 3, 4 years old. And I started being able to speak really, really young, like 6 months earlier than the normal kid.
I did as well, yeah.
And one of the first things that I would talk about was like I'd be like, oh, like my older sister, like I was like when we were living in this house, and I would describe the house. I was like, she was my mom, and you like I would like talk
like past lives kind of thing.
And so my mom was like, that's really strange. And then I explained this one situation with a scientist, and then another one where I was a pilot. And then my mom actually went and got hypnotized and found out that in a past life she was my daughter.
Oh my god.
And I was like her father going off to war as a pilot.
Oh shit.
And then that was the last time we ever saw each other. And then we came back into each other's lives in this life. So it's really interesting because like it got me really into the idea of like you really are connected to certain people in multiple different lives, and you can kind of sense it when you meet them. But a lot of times it's family members as well, but it doesn't always have to be. It can be soulmates and twin flames or whatever, you know, more so probably soulmates. So it's really, really interesting.
Wow.
But one of the experiences that I have no recollection of was I would always talk about the scientist who was doing studies on me. And when I was like 12 or 13, I started like feeling like a scientist was trying to speak through me. Like had something to say. And I kept it a secret for like 6 months to a year because I thought I was like something was wrong with me.
Yeah, of course. That's the first thing you think.
I was like, this is not. And then finally I found out, like, I didn't even know like what a therapist was, but I found out about a kid at school who was seeing a therapist. So I asked my parents, I was like, can I go to a therapist? Like, and they're like, sure. So they let me go. And I started describing like the scientist, and they like thought something was wrong with me. So they were like, you have to. So they told my mom, and then she was like, oh my god, that's the same. This way I was talking about it was the same story that I was telling when I was like 3 years old.
Oh wow.
And it was the same character.
Yeah.
And it like came back to me, and then I kind of suppressed it. It hasn't come back since.
Oh my god.
But this was like my first experience again, kind of being open-minded to experiencing something like this again.
Do you know what kind of experiments he did? Like, do you know what kind of therapist it was? Was it like brain or like like
experiments?
Yeah, like what kind of experiments?
I have no recollection.
No.
I remember specifically that because I was so young, this is the one thing I can, like, when I started to kind of deep dive into it, and I remember, like, talking to my mom that I just thought that when I went to sleep or closed my eyes that I was becoming conscious in that world.
Oh, wow.
Then that was around, like, I guess, like 3 or 4 years
old.
And then that went away. And I would have these dreams. Dreams where I would know I was dreaming.
Yeah.
And it was the same reoccurring dream where I went to another world. And I knew I was in the dream, and I would, like, be crying, like, I want to wake up, wake up, and then I couldn't wake up from the dream, and then when I finally did, I would, like, my mom would talk to me.
Oh my god.
So I like, those are the memories I have. I'm sure my mom can go on for days.
Yeah.
More stories than I have.
Wow.
But we talked about it a little bit on the podcast, and then off camera I told them more, and then I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I was actually going to have an interesting experience.
Yeah. Wow, that is so interesting. I'd love to meet your mom and talk about that.
I was not as much of a believer either. I was like,
yeah.
Because when you go through the experience, you become more of a skeptic.
For sure, because you're like, oh, it's just me. Like, I'm just, whatever. Yeah.
I remember I had a family member, it was the first time ever, a family member passed away as well when I was 9. No, I had just turned 10. And everyone was really sad. It was my first time, like, having someone that I knew die. And I walked down in the kitchen, and he was sitting in a chair in my kitchen, and then I went like this, and he was gone. And I was like...
So you actually, like, saw someone.
Yeah.
I see. I feel energy. I've never, like seen a face or, like, a person. I've seen, like, shadows, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. So I've had, like, little minor experiences.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you'll see what kind of happens here. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that reminds me, my grandma, I think my grandma is still with me. Like, she
Really?
died when I was really young, but she was the first person that, like, showed me love. Like, that I knew she loved me so much, and I think she's still with me. I felt her less recently, but that is just because I've been busy and my brain has been busy. But whenever I'm really sad, she's with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Years of paranormal history in this house. McRaven House was around the center of the Siege of Vicksburg.
We were a part of something called the Siege of Vicksburg, where the Union Army would take the town under siege for 47 days straight.
Completely cut off this town, meaning...
Have you been to, like, cemeteries and graveyards before that?
This is my first time.
So you, so you know how it felt.
These were shallow graves.
They were going insane. Even after the war, they would bury
So you're, like,
bodies
right
on
over
this
them.
ground.
The gentleman who built this front section of the house was a guy named John H. Bob. John allowed this area in the courtyards to be field hospitals for the Confederate Army. We estimate around 300 men are going to be buried here, well, mostly in this area. In some spots of it is actually the ground's spongy. It's still settling.
From the graves?
Oh, yeah.
How deep are they?
They still pop up from time to time.
What?
The soil around the house erodes like you would not believe. So every now and then those guys pop out of the mud from time to time. Random bone, a random femur.
Kick it back in there real quick.
That is like a zombie movie. Just like imagine a hand coming out of the ground. Like, oh my god.
Zombies.
This is literally a horror movie.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's scary.
That was bone was sticking
Oh
out of the
my
ground.
god.
What
Yeah,
type
that's a
of bone
human
is that?
That's the
bone.
thing. We're still trying to piece it together.
It had just rained, so
I think
then
it might
bones
be a
were sticking out of the
clavicle, but it
ground.
seems a
Oh
little clavicle,
my
like right here.
God.
Like,
Yeah, right.
Little clavy.
That's like a Confederate soldier that's 200 years old in your hand.
Wow.
That was my first time seeing this.
Yeah.
Was that the
I think I
first time you
touched
guys
it.
have actually held
Yeah.
real human bones?
I think
Wait,
so.
probably it's human bones, yeah.
Definitely the first time I ever went to like a random backyard and was like, oh, here's a human bone. Let me hold this.
You're saying you don't want to hold this human bone, Brett?
I'm down. Let's do it.
we're all doing this respectfully.
Right.
With reverence.
Yo, that is gnarly. The gravity of that is so overwhelming.
It is insane.
Wow.
Wait, are you talking about some shit that already going on?
I literally don't want to sound crazy. When we were in the field, I could almost like hear like
This is what happened to you.
It is.
And that's why when you were saying,
Oh my god, yeah.
screams or something, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I was so embarrassed. I was like, why am I hearing screams? And I didn't want to say anything.
Uh-huh. But it's so overwhelming as well. Like,
That's why they said we had a similar
yeah.
experience.
Something.
I mean, like energy.
Oh my
Like, way
god.
overdue. I've never experienced anything like that before.
This is not just like some random like haunted hotel. This is a 200-year-old house that has 300 bodies buried around it.
Rumored to be the most haunted in the state of Mississippi.
Mississippi is a pretty haunted state.
Oh my god.
I don't see anything.
I'm all locked us in for Oh god. Whoa, where are you going?
I don't know if I would have preferred. I think I would have preferred exploring a house because it's less scary.
So this house was built in 3 different sections too. So those can only that were built in the house when only that section was built. They can't leave that part.
Built in 1797.
So yeah.
Originally, this was meant to be a hideout for a man named Andrew Glass.
So he
Let's talk
died
about the most negative spirit here.
because he got shot, I think, in the foot or the leg,
Mhm.
and he bled out. So
That's
you'll
awful.
see when we do. I don't want to ruin it, but when we're doing the flashlights, he has a hard time walking to turn the flashlight on and off.
That happened to my friend Wilbur. Was on one.
Whose birthday is it?
It's someone's birthday. Happy birthday, Bonnie! Happy birthday, Bonnie.
Oh, nice.
My friend Wilbur, they were doing that, and you could count the steps of them walking from one flashlight to the other.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
By
So.
the name of Andrew Glass. Legend has it that Mr. Glass was a highwayman who would often rob and beat people and was just a terrible person in general.
Dude, not just that, like he murdered people. So Andrew Glass would intercept travelers going past this area, attack them, then he would take their loot back to this place. He created this mansion as a hideaway. But one day, he got caught.
Now, he gets shot during a robbery. He manages to make it back here to his house, where he tries to patch himself up, but passes out. That's when his wife, Mary, finds him. Mary had caught wind that Andrew had been cheating on her. So when she finds him incapacitated, she takes one of his razor blades and just slits his throat.
Wow. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss, I guess. Oh my god. That's crazy.
None of them come up here by themselves because Andrew freaks them out too bad. We've also had people with things being stolen because he's of course a highway robber. The big thing in this room that gives me the creeps is that little personal nightmare of mine that we have in the rocking bed. Oh my god.
Wait, what is that?
So that's a corn husk doll. We like to
this
call
one's
her
really
Little
scary.
Debbie.
Oh my
That
god.
looks scary. Oh my god,
That's
he's
the thing.
holding it.
We
I would
don't
not touch
know.
that
We don't
thing.
even know where she comes from or who owned her originally. But the big thing we know about Debbie is she likes to move around. We've come up here and found her in the
I would not
bed
touch that
here,
thing.
in this chair in the corner. She
Did you
likes
touch
to
it?
Really sit
I
in
don't
this
know.
high
Oh
chair
my
that
God.
we
I don't
have.
think so.
Wait, just get up out of here.
I'm
and
so freaked
move
out
all
by
the way
it.
over there.
In the middle of the night.
What?
Move her
Yeah, I
so-
would be. Yeah, dolls are creepy. Dolls like mannequins.
One night, I
I
was given an 8:30 tour,
Oh, this
and
is
I had
a
about
crazy
12
story. I
people,
forgot about
and I
that.
was standing there. There was a college-age couple, and as I was telling Andrew's story, you know, I was looking at the girl, and she just looked terrified, like she looked like she was going to faint. Finally, I stopped and said, "Can I ask, are you okay? Is something touching you? Because that happens here in this room." And she just pointed at the cradle, and the doll had been lying just like she's lying now, but during the tour, she got up and stood up, leaned against the back of the bed. So when I looked down at her, she's looking back at me right in the middle of the tour.
Wait, she moved like while you guys were looking?
In the middle of the tour.
Oh my god.
I think it's like Andrew Glass doing this.
I don't. I think there's something attached to her.
God dang it, the attachment's not good, dude.
Your face.
Affiliated with the Cornhusk doll.
REM pods really work well in this room. Insulting him. Calling him names.
Can we do
that? Gets into action.
Is that okay?
Say whatever crass words you want to say.
Yo! That's not good.
No, they wanted us to
Really
like
say
berate him.
that we
Oh
can do
my
that.
god.
I
No.
was so bad at berating.
I could never. I would feel so bad. Like they're already dead. They're already suffering.
Shit going on? That's never happened to this
Oh yeah, the
camera.
settings on the
Everything
camera
around
started
you is
to-
like fuzzy.
Like same thing happened that happened on our podcast. The camera
I'm gonna
started
make
going.
sure that I
getting
can
all
shut this
tweaked.
off.
That's so creepy. Was that where Sam had still had his attachment?
I I don't remember. I think he didn't have it at this point.
But like maybe your
There's a lot
podcast.
of negative
Because I wonder
feelings
why
that
it would
happened during
happen.
this house, including
That's crazy.
one
I
of the
didn't
most
think about
violent
that.
paranormal manifestations we've ever heard about. The previous owner, Leyland French, had some horrible encounters with ghosts here.
He would have some invisible force shove him down these stairs.
Those ones right there?
These ones right here. He actually had that door slam shut on him and break his thumbs. There's a little yellow house 4 doors up the street. Leyland owned that house too. He bought it so that he could have a safe place to sleep when he can't be.
And things like fly
But
off the tables and stuff.
2008, he abandoned this
no.
house, moved out in the middle of the night. Didn't tell anyone where he's
Oh my
going.
God.
He did this because his final night here in the house, he's coming up behind the final door, and well, he makes it right about where you're standing. In fact,
That's fun.
He makes it right here when something squishes under his shoe, and he finds that a guest had spit a piece of chewing gum onto his carpet. He gets on his hands and knees and starts cleaning it up, and then something pushes his head into the floor so hard that it broke his nose.
Oh my
Shattered his eyeglasses.
Whoa.
He had glass
Oh
shards all
my
over his face. He had to have
God.
removed at Parkview later that night. If he finds out he's talking on the phone with someone from the McRaven house, he hangs up his phone.
Wow.
Wow.
No way. What? Get him on the phone.
There's a
tonight?
fun,
You don't
like
have,
an interesting
physical-
story where in the old Envy house, right before I stayed there, like a week or two before, Connor Eats Pants, he stayed there. And he actually, the first night that he was there, left in the middle of the night and said, I don't feel welcome here. Like not because of the people, but because of the like energy.
ghosts?
Yeah, he was like, I don't feel welcome
that where
here. I'm
Minx
staying in a
lived?
hotel. She used to live there, yeah.
That's with Andrea. and
Yeah.
Alex?
That's why I
have been
thought
there.
maybe you know
No,
it.
I have been there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So
I've heard
he
these
like
stories.
he left and he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me, and he knew I was gonna stay there, and he did not tell me. And then I, in the middle of the night, kept hearing like footsteps and whispers and knocks.
Yeah.
And I thought at first it's the girls, but they were like all like either asleep or not even home. And then I talked to him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, that happened."
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The house isn't that old.
Shoving
No,
your
but
face in the
someone
ground,
died. Like the
breaking your
first owner there
fingers in a
died in
drawer.
there.
You push down the stairs.
He
Like,
died in the
that's like
kitchen
paranormal
from a heart
activity
attack.
shit.
So
It reminds me a
the
lot of, like, the Sabbath.
highest room is
Why
the
would you
most
say
haunted, the
that?
kitchen.
We
When you're
figured
there
out to
alone,
realize
a lot
that
of
this-
people individually would hear metal creaking, like something metal, like being like dragged or something.
Why didn't they want to live there?
They didn't know.
That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
they didn't know, and then stuff kept happening, and then they found out about like the previous owner and like all of those things, and they thought that Envy pranked them.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, but Envy didn't prank them, and they tested for like carbon monoxide, I think, poisoning and stuff, like everything, and like maybe there were squatters there. They looked through everything, nothing.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Switch from autofocus to manual focus was on, but we never did that.
We've been filming on this camera for 2 years. I've never switched it to manual focus ever.
You actually need to put force. Like, if my hand was just sitting there, there's no way it would happen.
But it happened in the middle of a story about Andrew Glass, the negative spirit.
But he literally could have just been messing with you, just switched it.
Exactly.
First ever day I had in this house all to myself, all of this fine china started to rattle and shake. I thought something was going to fall off and crack into a million pieces, and I let out a little 4-letter word.
Shit or fuck?
Right after that happened, I'm standing again right about where you are, and
For you, you're just standing in the middle of it.
I hear this craggly old lady voice right in my ear go, "Excuse me?" Like she's really.
He was such a good tour guide.
In your ear, yelling.
Oh yeah.
I'm Kayla Bowler. I'm a
trying to play with the
freeloader.
At least you're honest about it.
I may or may not have made a very dirty joke. And as soon as I finish my sentence, we hear a loud bang coming from in here. I go around the table and there is a candle on the carpet. Silver one on the left fell out of that candle holder onto the carpet. The next night, me and I were arguing in the foyer. All of a sudden, we hear a loud bang come in here, and it's the candle on the right.
Oh my
No way.
Both of them.
But yeah, ever since then, I've learned not to use my dirty words in this house. Oh.
So, okay, so did you already say this happened to us later?
Yeah.
We wanted to introduce you guys to the most.
So, we didn't have, we were done with the investigation. We were finished with the video, and Sam and I were walking downstairs, and we were just having a conversation, and all of a sudden the candle just flies right in front of us across the room.
No.
And the camera didn't catch it, so we were trying to tell Colby.
Uh-huh.
But like he thought we were playing a prank on him, but we were serious.
Oh
Obviously.
my god.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
All right.
Active spirit named Mary. Of course her name is Mary.
Every place has a goddamn Mary.
In 1836, Mary and Stephen Howard moved into this house. They made a lot of renovations,
Yeah.
made it so
So
much
many
bigger, they wanted to
Marys.
start a family.
Sadly, 2 weeks after the birth of her first daughter, Mary died from childbirth. Like we said, she is the most active spirit of the house. She
Is that better?
is very friendly. She loves making herself known by making noises and touching people. However, because Mary died at such a young age, a lot of people theorize that she's sad because her life felt incomplete. That might be why she is so active and trying to participate in other people's investigations.
She just wants to be heard.
Here's Mary's room.
Whoa, the staircase is not even attached to anything.
Yeah, it wobbles.
Whoa.
It's okay. Mary's room. This is the nice ghost. This is the nice ghost, dude. This is like Casper, but girl version.
Yeah, this is gonna be the most active spirit of the night.
The Casper but girl version.
This is Mary. She's the
Thanks,
one
Colby.
who acts up a whole lot.
Whoa, whoa.
Is there like AC over there? No?
Why is that shaking?
Wait.
It's open. Just open.
Wait. Just open?
Just opened up.
Oh.
Fuck.
I just saw that.
Dude.
It was closed
did
and
you
it
just see
opened
that?
right in front of
And it
us.
just
Oh
like
my God.
slowly opened up. We didn't
But is
touch
it what
anything.
you told me before?
Yes, we
on its
debunked
own?
this.
Yeah.
But also,
That's-
like, did you? Because I thought it was a door that was opening.
No, it was a
Like,
piece
this
of the furniture.
is it? Did it actually just like? Did
Yes.
you test it again?
Okay, so something else weird happens here,
Uh-huh.
but we tested it again, and it was
Yeah.
a piece of like when you step on the wood, it was warped.
I
So
see.
because
So
of
it
the
just
humidity in
opened.
Mississippi,
I see.
it
Okay.
opened. But there's something else crazy that happens here in this.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, you just saw that. You just saw that. We were 15 feet away.
That was it looking directly at it.
Yo, I hope that's on camera. I hope that got on camera.
Pointing like that direction.
I definitely saw the ending because I was like, wait, is that a light thing? Because it was flapping open.
You were like, this is the most active part of the house. Boom. Like,
Right
just
after.
agreeing with you.
It was almost like, hello, hi, I'm here.
Yeah, this is Mary. She's the one who acts up.
Oh.
It did go like that.
Oh my God, I would be out.
But look at it. We were freaking out.
Yeah, that would
There's
freak
no
me
wind
out.
here.
Yo, wait.
There's no strings, there's no pulleys, no smoke, no mirrors.
Yo, that's so creepy.
I mean, it could
The
have
same
been.
year they move in this house, Mary
Yeah.
finds out that she's pregnant with her and Stephen's first child. Later that year, she would deliver their beautiful, healthy baby girl named Karen, but unfortunately, she's going to pass away in childbirth.
Okay.
Right here, right in this room. All this stuff that we have on display, those are some of her books, her jewelry box, her gloves.
All original? Whoa.
All original.
From 1830s? Is this her actual bed?
Yes, sir, it is.
Dude.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Is she like a show off?
Not so much a
Did
show
you just
off,
feel
she just
like
likes
wind?
letting people know she's here.
Yeah.
She,
Ooh, I hate when I do the like
she has a
that,
real soft
the little
spot
clips.
for babies, little toddlers. She likes to play with their hair, tickle their ribs. She'll also likes to play.
What was that? Wait, did you hear that too?
Yeah.
There was footsteps out in the hall.
Is someone here?
Oh yeah, I heard those.
Did she follow us up?
Hello? We've also found out that Mary really likes moving things around her room. We had all of our guests downstairs in the dining room, and we all heard furniture moving up here. So I came bursting up into
Me
the
at
room.
3 a.m.
in that
rearranging
chair
all my
that we have
furniture.
in the corner. So it's in the entryway, blocking
times.
the entrance to the room. I come in here, and there's no one in this back end of the house. I also find this trundle bed that belonged to the Murray sisters that's been pulled all the way out to, bro, again, right about where you're standing. But this has gotten so bad that here lately.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
My phone flew out of my
Is that you just
pocket.
dropping
I didn't
it?
touch
Did that
it.
come out of your pocket?
Came out of my pocket.
No way! No way!
I swear to God.
So weird.
Wait, actually, where was it?
In my life, I didn't touch it.
No way!
Oh my God.
My heart's like, I
Actually,
swear my life.
Out of your pocket?
I was just standing there. And
You weren't messing with it?
I wasn't even touching it.
No way!
Yeah, that
Have
was
you ever
real.
seen anything like that?
They were talking about
my
she was like
God.
rearranging it.
Taking
Just flew
phones
out
out of
of
your
my pocket.
pocket?
Yeah.
That's the first one. That's the new one.
Oh my god, it likes you!
Wait, that's crazy.
Out of your jacket pocket?
It just fell right out. It was like in here like this.
Oh yeah, it's like a laying in there. There's no way it would have like fallen out.
Oh my god! Yo, Mary is like active.
Oh my god.
That's good. We like you too, Mary. That was weird. It honestly felt like something like pulled on me. I was just standing there. My heart's racing.
Dude, 5 minutes ago, you're like, I don't know if I believe.
I said I didn't really.
Yeah.
Boom, a door opens and your phone gets taken out of your pocket.
Oh my god.
She's like targeting you because you say you didn't.
Oh my god.
She was like, let
Mary
me
tried to
show you.
pickpocket. Yeah, you're right.
This is gonna be sick. Wait, what happened?
He said there's somebody walking in the yard.
It's a whole crew of people just walking right
That
through
beard
there.
for me was
What?
now.
That's what's known. On the balcony, you can see like Confederate groups of soldiers walking around. He literally just said he saw a group of kids or something.
He just came and asked me, like, do you have anybody else in your groups? No.
So it was just people walking there. Oh yeah, it's like
Each
the
room has
three.
this different like smell and vibe. Like, I don't feel too bad in this one. I felt like kind of anxious in Andrew Glass's.
Yeah.
I feel the most calm in here.
Holy shit, I thought I just saw something out there, but I guarantee you that was a reflection.
You're gonna want to keep an eye on that. That might be John.
Oh my god, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, he gets sighted standing on the front balcony. That's where he likes to go out.
Maybe, yeah. But he was also walking in, so I'm gonna blame
Did you
it
see
on
anything in the mirrors?
Our final haunting of
Okay,
the
good.
night takes place in 1849.
Because that's
Man named John.
actually the hotel that we went to, the haunted hotel. That it had like, I don't think I have the video anymore, but it had like mirrors everywhere. I'm terrified of mirrors. That's my biggest fear.
Really?
Yeah, reflections and mirrors, my biggest fear. And we would sleep. There was a room, like we had 3 rooms booked, I think, 3 different rooms, and we would sleep in a room that had mirrors on both sides, like just on the walls, and like a whole like wardrobe full with mirrors, like for no reason at all. And it was, for me personally, the most terrifying part of it.
This place
So whenever I
actually
see mirrors
called the
anywhere, I'm like,
Yeah.
That's really not scary at all.
So from 1849 to 1863, nothing really happened. He lived a nice, quiet life. Then the war happened. Like we said earlier, this was on the grounds of the Civil War, specifically at the Siege of Vicksburg.
So like we said before, this place turned into a field hospital during the war, and a lot of people died here from disease. It also went through a bunch of weird operations that weren't exactly safe. They know this because they found bullets with teeth marks in it, because they would put the bullet in a soldier's mouth so they had something to bite down on when they were screaming.
Hence the term bite the bullet.
They also uncovered a lot of bones around the yards of this place that were literally sawed in half, meaning that they got their limbs amputated.
1 year after the Siege of Vicksburg, the Union soldiers had taken occupancy, right? They came around the house picking flowers. They're apparently drunk, causing some havoc. John Bob was like, hey, get off my property. Ends up having to throw a brick at them in order to get them off their property.
He had to.
He ends up throwing a brick at one of these guys trying to scare them off, but it clocks him right in his noggin and knocks him out.
Now apparently John Bob had the throwing capacity of an MLB player. John Bob had the throwing capacity of a modern day MLB player because the brick smacked one of the Union guys straight in the noggin and knocked him out.
So the soldiers vowed to come back and arrest him, which they did.
They'll return later that night with 25 friends. Carry him a few yards past his train tracks out here, and John tries to make a break for his life. They shoot him in the back while he's trying to run away. When this doesn't kill John, they get up right in front of him and shoot him directly in his face.
oh my god.
That would make John the first civilian casualty of the Siege of Vicksburg.
So John Bob
The
is seen
first?
all over the house, specifically on the balcony, smoking his cigars, maybe, yelling at those soldiers that are around the yard.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
That was crazy.
Did his phone drop too? I didn't
It
even know
looks
that.
like it, yeah.
That's crazy.
Investigation. Stay till the end of this video because we're gonna make him do some crazy honky shit.
I did not like your phone.
They said
Oh,
they're willing
the
to do
Estes
some crazy
method.
stuff, so we're gonna put them to the test.
Maybe make him do the Estes method.
It's about to get real, guys.
And we're going to the scariest guy
Oh, wait.
first.
I never saw that.
Yeah, why are we doing that?
Yeah.
Gotta start with the best first, man.
We always start with the worst things. It feels heavy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's just like the humidity.
It is stickier in here.
Almost feels like you're walking through like thick air, right?
Fat air. 1700. Is this like one of the oldest places you've been to?
Yes.
In America, for sure, dude.
Dude, I can't believe he was just like, yeah, you should provoke him too.
Everyone always tells us not to do that. I was like, oh god.
This guy's a bitch. He's not coming at us.
I don't know.
Oh, let's go over it. Holy shit. We just look over and he's levitating this Stranger Things shit.
Women wise, they said that this thing, which is called the REM pod, works the best in here. Anything comes near this antenna, it will like light up, just like that.
That's not his chair. That's his chair. Oh! Wait.
Did it light up for you?
No, it didn't.
It was really active.
What the fuck?
So this is the guy who bled out from his leg.
Oh, I see.
It's moving.
It's a lot.
Maybe.
That means like something's like going by that.
Well,
Yes.
it will light up where it's at. So the fact that it was on this side and then that side, something's moving in that corner. Oh my god! And now he left.
And it stopped.
What the fuck?
Holy shit!
Oh, and it came back.
Oh, it came back.
That's not even like
If
now
this is
calculating.
Andrew Glass,
That's like actually
Right after you said
I was gonna say.
there.
Andrew Glass. Oh my god! Wait, what's going on? It's going off and on as if he's
Oh
walking
my
back and
God.
forth.
He's like walking really slowly.
Dude, that actually makes no sense. Could you touch this REM pod and... Should I like reset it or...
Can you step away from that right now? Come over with us.
Colby was so freaked out.
Oh my god.
He might have broken our equipment.
With no light looking into the other room is so eerie.
Dude, I can't remember.
Oh my god, dude. Oh god.
What's going on with this thing, dude?
Dude! What?
It's just broken?
It's actually broken.
Did he break
Oh
it?
my
It was working
god.
2 days ago.
Yes, literally like on our trip, it was working. It didn't go off all night. What the fuck?
Forgot about this. This was so crazy.
Butt plugs.
Oh my
These
god.
are
Yeah.
some butt plugs.
So then we tried
turn
to-
around. They're just
Yeah.
the flashlights. Turn them on and off like that, but it's just a regular flashlight. So
Simple as that.
It's like it's not ghost equipment.
It's hot up
It
here.
feels a little more dense.
Yes, definitely.
Humid or something.
Wait, what?
Speaking of,
What's that mean?
That the high pitched sound, that's heat. It's like getting more hot in here.
I just said it was getting hot in here.
Which maybe it's just because
That's
4 dudes
crazy.
are in here, not hotter than usual, and we're just sexy. Super hot dudes in here.
Oh my god. You hear something?
What? Did a light just go off
is that
behind us?
flashlight on?
Was that on?
Yeah, that was
When you
You
set
should
that
stand
on?
over there.
It was on. Okay. That one just turned on.
Whoa!
That one just turned on.
Was that on or was
That one was on.
This one was off for sure. Yep.
Andrew Glass, if that is you or if there's a spirit in here, can you turn that flashlight off?
That was almost on time. Maybe give him a countdown, Sam.
3.
And like you're standing away from that. That's not your body heat. Oh shit.
Wait, you try it.
It was
I'm not
nuts.
like, I don't know how that works.
Do it. Try it.
do what?
Just say, hey, Andrew,
Todd doesn't
if
know
you're
what's
here, just
going
tap one of
on.
these flashlights. Something.
It's just on and off. What
On and off.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Someone wants to talk to you guys.
Girls are in this room.
Oh, holy shit, that one turned on.
Immediate, that was not even a second. Andrew Glass, do you like that we're here? Turn off this blue flashlight.
Still getting hotter in here, too. Dang.
Oh my
I can see
god.
that's good.
Did that one just go on, too?
It's weird, it's going back and forth.
Yeah, almost like
it's-
perfectly.
Didn't we just say that earlier?
Yeah.
Pacing back and forth.
Fuck this guy.
I dare you to say, like, fuck you, Andrew Glass.
Yeah, say it now.
Yeah, you say, huh? Andrew, do you prefer blondes?
Whoa! Both at the same time.
Wow. Blondes and brunettes. Me too.
Yo, that's crazy.
And these aren't trick flashlights.
That goes, me
No,
too.
yeah.
Me too.
That's what's up, right? Literally normal flashlights. Oh, that one's gonna turn off, too. Boom.
Andrew Glass, we want to make sure you're actually here. Can you go over?
Did you just
We want to make
force
sure
the
you're
REM
actually
pod?
here. It's like, yeah, I am.
Can you go sit over there? Thank
Yeah,
you.
this
Can
was
you
so
walk away
crazy.
from that?
What the fuck was that?
No, I got chills.
At the same time. It's
Oh
weird.
my
Things are
God.
usually not that active.
What, did you hear something?
I just heard something.
It was like a walk.
For real? Wait, what is that? What is that?
Oh.
It was just a tour guide, I think.
Oh.
Or maybe not.
It's a bug.
Oh, it's a bug.
Holy
Oh, a bug.
Andrew Glass, I don't believe you're real.
I'm scared of a bug.
were all so
It's
freaked
like a
out.
whole ass
doll,
ghost talking to you and you get
see
scared of the
it
bug.
here.
No, the bug. It was like a huge bug, like hitting
I
against the
see.
wall.
Do
So it was
that
like
for us?
banging and banging noise.
Oh god. I hate
I don't know
that.
if you're actually real because I don't believe so.
He's gone?
Todd's hair is so funny.
Oh no, he's not gone.
Maybe? What?
Actually, I swear.
What? Wait, for real?
Touch my head.
Actually,
Oh my god.
That was.
that's exactly what we just said. We asked for that.
Like,
Wait, didn't you just say the hair thing?
yeah.
Glass is known for playing with
I
hair.
just like felt like a pull on my hair like that.
You're also the only one that said like a mean thing towards him. You just like asked him, but you said like fuck you, dude.
That's crazy.
You wanna try it again?
Oh my
I'm too
god.
nervous. What am I supposed to say? Like, touch me? Touch me.
I'm so awkward.
You're like, I don't know if we could.
It's like too real.
Oh god, that's the temperature still going up. And dude, the flashlights are just chilling now.
I just think it's a little embarrassing that the more haunted thing in this room is a little doll. It's not even you.
And you're too scared to mess with dudes up here, but you mess with women instead.
Or me. With my hair.
He's like a girl. I think everyone needs like a little touch.
Yeah.
I want you guys to, that light just went off. But I want you guys to experience the touch too. Because right now I'm the only one who has had the phone.
Yeah, you had the phone.
And the hair pulse. And now I'm like,
Yeah, I was lucky that I had a medium there who would like validate me. I feel like if she wouldn't have been there, I would have felt so
I've
crazy.
always had a complicated
Hi,
relationship
Raiders.
with
Hello,
spirits
hello,
because
everyone.
my mom is like a huge believer in
We're
medium.
watching Sam
She
and
thinks
Colby
I'm
right
like,
now.
I have the empath in me where I can have the spirits kind of speak through me.
Oh.
And it's going out again. It's crazy.
What the fuck? It's like super dim.
But I've always been like really resistant to it and like not sure what to believe. But then the second we got into the field, I heard like screams. Men screaming 200 years ago, 300 years ago. Like that's what I...
Like a war scream or something.
Yeah. It's crazy we had the same
It
experience.
is. It's so crazy. And I'm so glad you did because like I couldn't have explained it in a way that it's inside of you.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
Outside. Outside. Yeah. Someone just come in.
Those are right below us.
Are you trapped in this time period? In this part of the house.
Whoa! There we go.
There we go. He can't leave. He can't leave, just like the tour guide said.
Which makes sense because again, he doesn't even know this room exists because it wasn't a part of
It wasn't built. So he only knows it exists.
Yeah.
I wonder if we go forward in time,
Wow.
if Mary can still come in here and
Whoa.
know
'Cause
this was
Andrew. Maybe like you can't go forward, but you could see backward.
Maybe.
Oh
Let's
my
find out.
god.
Oh my god, that's so terrifying.
Yo, you're not gonna fucking believe it. You're
Oh,
not gonna fucking
it
believe it.
opened again.
Yes, we shut it on camera. We have it on camera and it's open. We didn't come back in this room since we
This is where we
started this whole
debunk
thing.
it.
No.
I think it was just the wood.
Before we get into Mary's investigation, guys, it is Hell Week! That means we are making Explore Club only $1 to join. That means you get all our exclusive content, even from past months, just for $1.
Guys, it's gonna be
Wow,
the cheapest
that's not happening anymore right now, chat.
Is it not?
This was a year ago, so probably not. I mean, Explore Club is still a thing if you guys want it, but I don't know if it's still $1.
Guys, just take 5 seconds.
I think
maybe
this came
3
out though in
seconds, go subscribe right now.
October.
Just go do it.
I see.
Where are we?
Like Halloween.
Yeah, it came out during Halloween.
Did something just ding?
Might be these stopwatches. Which brings me
Wait,
to our next experiment. We are here in Mary's room. This is technically a different time period. We have 2 hourglasses, both said to be 3 minutes. We want to have 1 hourglass in this room, 1 hourglass
Oh, this
in
is
Andrew's room. See if the time
So we
is
tested the
different.
hourglasses.
2 reasons.
Yeah.
One,
And
if
they
it actually is
would go at the same time.
which may or
Yeah.
may not. That's kind of
They were like
strange
perfectly
things.
1 minute.
Or
Yeah.
2,
And then we
both
went in different rooms
magnetic,
into the
and so it's
hourglasses.
believed as spirit energy,
Oh,
is
shit.
electromagnetic
It's
energy,
crazy.
all the magnetic stuff
Okay.
inside could be affected by that. So,
So
who
like
wants to take
this,
Andrew glasses?
the pacing of what time moves
It's different.
is different based on like what room you're in, based on like when it was built and when it's haunted.
Oh my
Like time
god.
is warped. You'll see,
That's why they can't go into different rooms because it's
Yeah.
like different time.
yeah, you'll see. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
Can we go together?
2-on-2 type thing? 2-on-2?
If it's more than like 2 seconds off, 5-10 seconds off, that's super weird.
It could just be the same.
It could be the same, we don't know, but let's ask both spirits. Try to change this if you can.
They're ballsy.
The first time they're on our channel, we're just like, yeah, just go alone.
And literally, Principal was touched in that room. His phone went out of his pocket, everything.
Oh my god. I don't know if I could do that.
Scary in here. This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Mary, if you can, affect this hourglass. Please do so and we'll know you're here.
Andrew, if you want to mess with this time, throw it off however you can do it.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
We'll flip it and then click at the same time.
Since it happened.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
That was like literally the same time.
Andrew, if you can, alter the timepiece.
Mary, are you here?
Come on, Andrew.
Andrew, are you in here?
We heard you're the most active spirit in here.
Prove it to us.
You look so cool.
Andrew, if you're in here, can you alter the hourglass, please?
Can you open up that door one more time?
It also looks so much creepier seeing the like night mode.
Dude.
Yeah, I know.
How's that looking? Come on. It's close.
It's almost out.
It's almost out.
It's funny we're having the same.
It's almost out. You say the same thing.
But we didn't know what each other was doing in the other rooms. We were cut off from each other.
Yeah.
What? Yes, swear to God.
We're still going.
It's about to finish. Yeah, what the fuck?
Finished.
What the shit?
228? That is 20 seconds off.
20 second difference.
20 seconds? That's a long time.
Come over here.
Wait, that makes no sense.
Okay, I was gonna say like if it was 5 seconds off, if it was 10 seconds off even, but 20 seconds difference? That's a lot.
Yeah, when you guys said you were done, we saw like a shit ton of
210 and 228.
And like it doesn't matter that you flipped it at the same time, you timed it
We did
at like
this experiment.
Yeah,
just when
you
it
could hear
started.
it.
Some new stuff happened. Like,
Wow.
we had no intention of that actually working.
The time was moving slower.
Does that
Yeah.
mean Andrew was a stronger
That's so
spirit
interesting.
and
I
messed
wonder
with it?
why. I wonder what the explanation for
magnetic.
that is.
Yeah, I have no idea. They
magnetic.
probably made sense.
Yeah,
I guess I'm not.
Yeah.
Kept the beats from going down.
Either that or is it like the way it was positioned? I don't know, dude. That's.
They're the exact same model and they're supposed to be exactly the same.
Nope.
They came in the same batch.
He broke it.
Let's try it.
Alright.
Yeah, he was cut off after this. He didn't talk to us again.
You guys are really gonna like this one. This is my favorite thing to use. It's called the Spirit Box. Scans through radio frequencies and will just spit out words. So spirits can just come in here and talk. This is what it sounds like.
Yeah, but
Wait, did that just open?
What?
We were just
Was that on camera? Was that
this one.
opening? Did you see it open or no? Did we just?
We weren't even moving.
We were literally just sitting
Oh, but now it
So you're
opened
just
without you
listening for
moving.
words. Is there anybody in here with
Did it
us?
get
Any
open?
spirit?
Yeah.
Mary, we heard this is your room. Can you confirm that?
See what you're up to. Mary, can you say your name into this device I'm holding right now?
This is.
This is? Hello?
Mary, can you say your name? Who's the spirit in this room?
Said me.
Or man? What is the name of this house? Soldiers.
Soldiers.
Did you hear that? Soldiers. Are we talking to a soldier right now?
Heart attack.
In a room?
In a room?
Does someone have a heart attack in a room here?
What'd you say?
I'm sorry to interrupt, I really am. You remember Harry Murray? He had a heart attack in the room right underneath you. That's what killed him.
Whoa.
Heart attack in a room.
Was he a soldier?
He was drafted into the last 2 months of World War I.
Wait, okay, so it says soldier heart attack in a room. Are we talking to a man named Harry who was a soldier?
Probably. Did you fight in the war? Wait.
How did you die in this house? Is there anybody else here with you, or is it just you?
Me.
Soldier
Maybe we do the
again.
obelisk because it'll be clearer. Curse some Satan.
Oh.
So this is like the same thing as the
Have
spirit box.
to.
but
I
it
know,
just
dude.
enunciates
I
the
forgot about
things
this.
that
This
go
is so
for us.
crazy.
Oh my god.
It would be like what they would call someone in a war.
We think we were talking to a soldier, someone that was in the war. Can you confirm that?
Is your name James?
Wait, watch this. Oh my god. What was the name of the guy?
Fatal cost.
We don't know the name of the guy yet.
What?
Why did I say it like that?
I just got chills.
Who was James?
He's a timid guy. Oh, he's
Timid but friendly.
timid guy. What the fuck?
Guy, what's up? Do you know of a guy named Andrew Glass?
Do you know of a girl named Scary?
Trade and sell.
Horse.
You know who's in this room? Can you tell us who you are? Maybe not your name, but job or what you're like or anything? Oracle.
What's that? Isn't that like a empath person?
Like a psychic type of thing. She. We're on the Mississippi River. Did you come down?
Tragic.
Oh my god.
Were you here during the siege of Vicksburg? Both times, both in Andrew Glass and here, it's like a lot's going on, but it's not intelligent.
Oh.
There's one ghost story I didn't tell you guys. This is the first documented case of a ghost popping up at the McRaven house. After John Bob was killed, the house was turned into a Union headquarters. Now there was one man named Colonel J.H. Wilson who slept in this room, who's real good buddies with Captain James McPherson.
Captain James.
Captain James!
Holy shit.
Captain James.
Oh
Captain
my
James.
God.
You know, you mentioned the river, yeah?
Yes, the river too.
So, Captain James McPherson disappeared one night. He reappeared as a ghost to tell him that while he was going to attend a bonfire here in town, he'd been killed by one of the citizens in Vicksburg, dumped in the Mississippi River.
We were on the Mississippi River.
McPherson was dumped in the Mississippi River, came back as a ghost and
told his buddy, Colonel Wilson.
This was the very first ghost story ever recorded in like 1860s?
1864. Before the Civil War was over, same year as the Union occupation of the town.
Oh my God.
In this room.
Wow!
That's
Wait,
crazy.
we like solved it. We solved a ghost story that we didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
There was no like research like you could even do on it. There was nothing on the internet.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even tell you, like,
Yeah.
and he didn't know you were talking to, like.
Well, we asked him. We're like, yo, we
see.
were like, do you know anything about a James?
Yeah.
And he's
Oh,
like, James.
shit.
He's like, oh, actually, the first ghost I didn't. And then he like walked downstairs and pulled it back up.
Fuck.
And we were just, yeah, that was when we were pretty shook. That was when we were like, what the fuck is happening? Like we solved something that we didn't even mean to solve.
Yeah.
Seriously, that makes so much sense now. Dude, that's
Oh, you see it happening. It's all so real.
Yeah.
Recorded this room.
Oh my god.
That gave me chills.
Yeah, man. Because we thought it was like, we were like, there's no, like, there's not Mary.
Like, it doesn't add up to any of the stories that we already know.
He stayed here after Mary.
After John Bob died, the house's Union headquarters, that's when they're staying here.
Wow.
Maybe we should go search for John Bob and some more soldiers.
Yeah, good idea. What are you guys thinking?
This is getting real.
This is getting real.
Connection to the dogs.
I can't wait for you guys to watch it back too and see like what other words were said.
She was jumping up.
Know what the story is. There's probably so many more things that we didn't know.
Same with the spear box.
He said money, and he said the guy that killed him came from wealth.
He was a real wealthy, prominent man of high social standing here in Vicksburg.
Whoa.
That's so crazy. I
Guys,
can't
if you're
believe
enjoying
that.
this video so far with Todd and Brett, leave a like. If this gets 300,000 likes, we'll do a part 2 with them. Go show some love, leave a like,
Did it get
spank that
300,000 likes?
subscribe, and have a great day.
We're doing all new Hell Week merch.
No, damn.
Oh, it's close. Here, you get my like.
Thank you. I guess we're not doing a part 2.
That's sad. Well,
Maybe
I guess we have to do a
we'll
part
have to
2
do it.
now.
It's only going to be available during Hell Week, so get it now before it's over. Link in description, shopexplorer.com. Alright, here we go, guys.
This thing is called a music box. It's fucking
Oh,
terrifying.
I hate the music box as well.
Oh my god.
Anything that steps in front of it.
That's the sound it makes?
It's gonna make that sound.
Fucking spooky Santa.
Should we introduce the Estes method to them?
Oh, yes.
Wait, so Estes?
Yes, T-E-S, because it was founded in Estes Park, which is where the Stanley Hotel is. You know The Shining? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Founded
In
there.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember the spirit box thing?
Yeah.
So basically, it's using one of those, except you put headphones in there, and then you put blindfolds on, so you're basically like sensory deprived, and you're only listening to what you're hearing, those words.
And you know that theory that like when you cut off other senses, your one sense becomes stronger? That's basically the theory there.
I'm ready.
Alright, he's just gonna become a conduit. This is the best way we can
This is
get
our
real
first time like
answers.
ever learning
Feel
what
free to
Estes
ask any
was.
questions.
No stupid questions.
Well, I found a girlfriend. Now it's
Is there anybody here with us?
Are you in the room with us right now?
Here.
Here.
Following.
Following? Oh shit. Wait, were you a spirit that was following us from another room?
Over.
Over from another room.
Is it James?
18.
Over used to be like in the war when they were doing the walkie-talkies, like.
Over.
No
I have
one.
no idea what
The
I'm talking
radio.
about.
Yes, you're speaking through a radio. Are you someone that lived here in the house?
Me.
This is John Bob.
It's me again. I
Can you
kept
tell us your
saying
name?
me.
Or if you died here?
Here. Water.
Wow, wait, the water! This could be James McPherson or John Bob. Leave!
Are you not happy we're here?
War. Together with.
I bet this is McPherson. He'd be the only ghost in the house that was here at the time period of this part of the house. Did you die in the river? By the river?
Over there.
Oh my god.
Over there?
Did it hurt?
Did you come back to this house? Do you haunt this house often?
Normal.
It's normal for him to be here, maybe? Do you know the name John Bob?
Who?
What the fuck? Did you just see something?
It's windy outside.
Me?
I know, it scared the fuck out of me.
You guys saw
Light?
something?
The light just like glared and over.
Oh my god, that is trippy. My nipples are hard.
So you know, I was going to pretend.
How long does it take?
Do you know who killed you?
No good.
Oh no! Don't. He said don't.
Oh yeah.
Don't go
You
out.
respect?
He's like, don't talk about that shit.
Oh.
Captain.
Let's go.
He said captain.
Captain! Oh my god! Captain James makes
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he's the 5th person. Can you see the other spirits here?
Oh no. Ooh. Try 1. Hard.
1. Does that mean he's by himself or there's one more? If you were murdered over by the river, why the McRaven house?
Distant.
Are you trapped here? Can you move around freely?
Rock. Yes.
Maybe you can't move around freely? Something like that?
We ran, right?
How many spirits are we talking to right now? Oh, fuck.
Why do that?
Does not want to talk about any of that.
I can't tell if that's a reflection or something behind you. There's 2 people here. Do you see someone?
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? What? Did you see
We're holding hands. I don't even remember us holding hands.
That's like G and me though. We kept like holding each other.
We didn't even know. We were 2 dudes. Like I didn't even know we were holding hands. I literally don't even remember doing that.
That's so funny. That's so cute though.
There's a sign.
What's that?
A lot of it made
That's
sense,
so
right?
embarrassing.
Like, a lot. Like,
It's a scary situation.
I know.
We figured it out. It like aligned a lot with James McPherson.
He's my best friend. So.
Yeah.
Stuff and both of those and over there.
There's like reflections off the window.
Look at the window right there.
Windows and stuff.
Shit. Oh yeah.
It's like
Fucking spooky
It's-
outside, huh?
You guys down to try?
Yeah.
You will see how crazy this is. You can't hear anything.
So you're gonna just, yeah?
We didn't. Neither of us wanted to do
You're
essays.
more empathic, and you've been feeling the most, so it might make the most sense. Flashlight right here as well. And he's under. Is there any spirit?
I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, I know. You can't hear or see anything. You're just in that room. Like you put so much trust into the people you're with because like if anything happens and they leave, you're just still there, like in your like trance.
You're in. I was literally in a trance
Yeah.
here. So it's the only part that I've watched back just because I wanted to know what was happening.
Okay.
From what?
Context.
Yeah.
What the
fuck? Why would we make you cry? Are you afraid?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Trains going off is so creepy.
I know. It's really creepy. All we need is just like the rain.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh my god.
What do you need help from?
Mary, are you here with us?
Oh no.
Maybe he was warning us.
Oh no
Were
again.
you trying to warn
It's
us
not
in
a
the
no,
last
it's an
room
oh
about
no.
something negative?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Dead ass?
What should we be afraid of?
Burn.
Burning?
Help me through.
Help me through what?
Where do you need to go? Are you trapped here?
Shit.
I did not know this was happening.
You said burn is getting hot. Are you trying
I said burn and then it got really
Who are we
hot.
talking to?
Oh,
Can you give us a name?
shit.
Are we talking to James? Are we talking to a soldier?
It's me.
James.
Just to confirm, this is James McPherson.
Hey.
Holy
Why
shit.
do you stay here? Are you saying you're scared because you're trapped?
I don't.
Don't stay
Don't
here.
stay here?
Yeah, maybe he does wander around. Maybe some people are trapped in somewhere.
So why are you trying to warn us?
I've tried.
Trying to warn cause of bad things.
Is there a negative energy here at the house?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my
You think
god.
so, Andrew?
It's just so crazy.
Yeah, be gone.
Yeah, be gone.
It's hot.
Can you show us in any other way that you're here? Remove something?
It's
or
hot and the
turn on
temperature
one of these
kept
flashlights?
getting up and up
I'm
and
about
up.
to.
Holy shit.
Dude, chills.
You opened this door a few times before. Can you do it right now?
Oh my god.
I
Money.
want to.
Holy shit.
Oh my
I did not know that.
So this is
That's
James.
so crazy.
Murdered, you know? We got that you were a traitor, maybe?
You're right.
Holy fuck.
You're right. Those are like very specific answers as well.
We just want to know, can you see the other spirits? Are you free to see all the different time periods here?
I can.
Holy shit.
Wait, because he didn't die here.
He didn't die here, so maybe he came here.
Yeah.
The people that died
They're trapped here.
are trapped. You're right.
The people that died here are trapped in their own time period. But
Yeah.
the people that are coming in, maybe from the portal, can see everything.
Fine.
Holy fuck.
For what? For what? What's about to happen? Dude, I'm freaking out.
So we can come back here whenever.
Cry.
It's time to cry.
Baby.
It's time to cry. Me every day.
Mary.
I'm screaming.
He heard screaming too.
Get out.
Get out.
What the fuck does that mean?
So she died on the bed
Is
getting
that the
covered.
heat? That's not the heat, right?
had that
And so get out, and then that thing goes
Baby
off.
died here in this room.
And I'm crying
She
and
died
screaming
I died
because
in
she's
childbirth. Maybe it's
dying in
well.
childbirth because she's in pain.
Why do you want us to leave so badly? What's gonna happen?
Why do we need to know that? What are you trying to figure out right now is what I'm asking.
Now.
Oh my god!
Free.
Dream.
Wait, night dream terrors. That's when he saw James McPherson. The guy saw
in this
him.
room, right?
Like he woke up from a dream and saw this guy as a ghost.
So he's saying that's what's gonna happen.
Wait, I forget.
You
that.
got the story.
So can I go back?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
He really wants us to leave.
That's what I'm saying. He's
Free.
dream.
Wait, night dream terrors. That's when he saw James McPherson. The guy saw
in this
him.
room, right?
Like he woke up from a dream and saw this guy as a ghost.
So he's saying that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, wait, tell him. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Everything just
And he's been trying to talk to you the entire
And
time.
there was this random guy that they
Yeah.
wouldn't even know existed, kept trying to talk to me in
Yeah.
that room. Like pulled my phone out.
Yeah.
Like that whole thing. It was crazy.
Wow.
I had no idea what was going on.
Wow.
He just told us about him dying and then telling the guy coming back as a ghost and telling the guy what happened.
Oh my god. That's not a good explanation.
I was like, what do you say?
Original ghost story. And one of the soldiers was asleep, dreaming, woke up, he saw James McPherson. You basically were saying, get out like now, it's gonna happen. The night dreams. James McPherson, he was threatening to do the same to us as he used to back in the day.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is going on? I was still in the trance too. I didn't really know.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to like get back into it, like snap back into reality. For a bit.
At one point, I said something that I heard you guys scream, but I was like so lightheaded. By the end, I was. Do you get like lightheaded?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do it for that long.
I was under for like 15, 20 minutes.
What?
So they kept me under because they kept getting all this information
Yeah.
out of me, and I started getting like really lightheaded and feeling nauseous.
Holy shit.
But I didn't know how long. It felt like a minute. To me.
Yeah, it does.
So then I was like, guys, like, why do I feel so lightheaded? And they were like, dude, you were under for 20 minutes. I was like, I had no idea.
Oh my god. Okay, that's really funny. I just watched this film at VidCon. They premiered this new film called Talk to Me.
Okay.
Watch it. Because, like, it was basically, like, there was this whole, like, thing, and they weren't allowed to stay longer under it than 90 seconds, and that kind of reminded me of it, but it has nothing to do with it. It's like...
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
But Talk to Me.
Talk to Me.
Chat. Watch Talk to Me. It's a horror film. It's amazing. It's the best horror film I've watched in years. It's by... A24 picked it up. So,
I love A24.
Yeah.
Like,
Really cool. But that kind of reminded me of it, because, like, you're not allowed longer than 90 seconds, and then you're under it for 20 minutes.
Like an empath. The
Holy
spirits in these time
shit.
periods were trapped in the time periods. But if you came from somewhere else, you could see everything.
I think we figured out that most of these spirits that died in the house are trapped here in their respective like rooms. Or if you died later than the time period, then you can see everything before.
All right.
Ooh!
Oh
right as she
my
walked away.
God.
Dude, it didn't do that at all in the other room.
Why does it keep happening?
It was quiet the entire time, and only it was freaking out there.
Haunted
doll.
It just turned on?
Oh my God.
That's Andrew. Turn off the flashlight.
Dude, there's some weird, like, residual style energy here. It's not, like, intelligent, I feel like.
All of our equipment always works in here or
It's like images from the past, kinda. You're like
The camera fucked up
reopening
here
the
first.
images
This
from
is
the past
weird
by
energy
stepping
in
into
here.
this
Yeah, I'll
room.
put it out
It's
of
not
bed.
specifically like someone.
Let's do it.
Let me see that.
It's more like
Wait, now it's
stuff
doing
is
the weird one.
happening.
What?
What does that mean?
Was it filming?
Yes. No, that's completely different than what it was doing.
Wow.
Something in this room is like making that REM pod
And the thing
completely
wasn't doing
malfunction
that
every time it's in
like
there.
that.
Very bizarre.
Dude, and the red flashlight didn't go on at all. That's this method, and now it went on twice.
Let's get to this.
Todd couldn't do the assist. It wouldn't work for him.
Who
He
are
couldn't
you?
hear anything. Nothing was coming through.
Negative?
Negative spirit, negative energy.
Do you not want us to be here?
Is there anyone in here?
Whoa.
Synchronicity?
Synchronicity. Wait, all the time periods synchronizing?
Yeah.
We tried for like 5 minutes
Yo.
and Todd couldn't get anything.
How the fuck should you make this out?
You might actually not be hearing things clear because it makes
And
sense.
nothing's clear.
You said negative. That was like
Yeah.
the clearest thing you said.
Oh yeah.
That's when
So we ended, yeah.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
It makes so much sense.
No one's gonna believe that. But yo, Colby, come down here right now.
No one, I wish we didn't have the
We were
cameras on.
so
This was
far
the
away
craziest
from
part.
this. Yo, we were just talking about the outro and like just like about to go do that, and look what fucking just dropped right now.
It flew.
Wait, in front of you guys.
In front of us, the candle just dropped in front of us. Like we
We
were this
weren't doing
far away,
anything.
we did not move. I just turned on the camera. Have you seen that candle fall off yet?
Not that one. We just got those about a week ago.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
People are gonna think you like touched it.
I know. That's why I'm just saying no one's gonna believe us. But like we were this far, we did not move. Like swear on my life.
You guys have an issue with candles.
It just, the whole thing just tipped over.
Like those over there.
What the fuck's going on?
Oh, that's the spirit box.
That's a spirit box getting colder, not warmer. That's great. I hate that no one's gonna believe that.
Everything was
because we're not
off, and then the
recording.
equipment turned back on and things started flying.
Yeah, that actually
Like after we were
Yeah,
done.
because it's just laying there.
Would you ever do it again?
Oh my god.
If this gets 15
Watch this Todd going for a fist bump and now
We're on there.
Oh,
Subscribe for more Hell Week videos.
Wow.
See you next time. Adios.
Look what's recommended.
Yes.
That's so
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That was my first time watching it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Chat, what did you think? Chat, do you think, are you more believers now that you watched that? That you watched us react to as well? Because, like, you guys know, I would tell you if it's fake. I would be like, that shit's fake. That shit's a setup. But it's not. It really isn't.
Hi, Nikki.
Thank you, Cece.
I'm more of a believer watching it back.
Yeah.
Now than I even was when I was
Yeah,
in
because
it.
when you're in it, you don't really like digest everything, I
Right.
guess. And then
Yeah.
you're back and you have a clear head, and like this happened months ago, yours happened a year ago. You're kind of like, you know, you had more thought, like you could think more about it. You could take a step back, but it's like,
There's so many things I forgot. I forgot that that box kept going off.
yeah.
That's so, in the moment, I didn't know how the equipment works. So
Mhm.
watching that, I like didn't think anything of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe their equipment breaks all the time.
Yeah. But no.
When I was seeing it, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Wow.
But we have to do our own now with Sam and Colby.
I agree. We should. We'll ask them if once they start filming again.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, chat. Ask us questions if you have any. That was spooky. Yeah.
I will say the thing opening was for sure.
Yeah.
Like that was the
Okay.
one thing that I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I think because the wood was so warped, sometimes
Yeah.
things would open and close.
Yeah.
But the candle at the end, we were not moving,
Mhm.
and it just tipped over.
That's crazy. Thank you, Dan. What was it like during the SS method? Very much like out of body, like if you have ever dissociated, that's what it is. You dissociate. Yeah. And you were lightheaded? Oh my god.
I started getting super lightheaded, and then that's the scariest part. I think The scariest part was probably when I was in the. I was like embarrassed to say I was hearing screams because I was like kind of like closed my eyes and I'm like, should I admit to this right now? And it was very early in filming, and I had just done this whole spiel, like this whole like little thing, like I'm like, I
don't really believe in it.
And I was like, but my mom with the past lives, and I like told that story, but I was like, if I just jump right into saying I heard screams, they're gonna think I'm joking.
Yeah.
But then I said it, and then. It's weird to hear you say the same thing. It's like crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know, what was the scariest part for you?
The scariest part for me, I think, so the scariest part for me was, it was all very scary, but everything tied together when Colby was under the Estes method. When the ghost was actually talking about, like, the entire experience that I've had that night is real and true because me, the ghost, the demon, whatever I am, did that to you. That's when it was like, holy shit. Like, I am not crazy. I'm not just seeing things. Like, this ties it all together.
Yeah.
That was the scariest part for me.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
It is weird how it all ties together. And
I know.
They're also really good at storytelling.
I agree, yeah. But I think it is because it gives you a story. Like, you go in there, you don't know anything, and then with everything you experience, it kind of like tells a story, and it shows you like all these like spirits that you see want to tell you something, that the spirits that talk to you want to talk to you for a specific reason. And I think that's what makes it so good, like as a story.
And then like when did you feel getting touched at all?
Yeah, all the time.
Like when you
my
felt
butt got touched all the time.
It kind of feels like a bug is landing on you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, for me it was like at first, the first time was like a brushing, like something was brushing on my leg, and I was like, what the fuck? But then like the last time, like and it kept happening, like it was like something brushing or something like touching me, and then the last thing was actually like something grabbing, like a grab, and it's like it's very light because it's like, I guess just an energy, like it can't really, there's no physical touch. Yeah. But yeah, for sure. It's really strange.
I kept trying to convince myself too that like I must have done like a jolt or a move and my phone fell out of my pocket.
Yeah, but you can see it in the video. You're just standing there listening.
I'm not doing anything.
No.
So that's what's so weird watching that back, because I think up until like literally watching that right now, I thought that I was like, I must have like twitched or did something. Yeah. And I'm like, I was like intently watching to see if I did, and it just felt like flew out of my pocket.
Wow.
It's so crazy.
That is crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's cool to watch those back. But you guys had an hour and a half of footage. That's wild.
It's because like so much happened. Like even off screen, like off camera, or like even stuff that didn't get into the video, so much happened. And I genuinely do think it is because 2 weeks ago at that point, they opened a portal. Like it was very fresh, and yeah, I don't know.
Have you talked to G since it's come out?
No, she messaged me this morning because she was away as well. Yeah. So we both were away over the week. So she messaged me this morning, but I think she's asleep now. It's 11 p.m. in the UK, so
I'm excited to see what she thinks about it.
I know, yeah, me too. And also I couldn't talk to her about it because I haven't watched it yet. Right. I've only just watched it.
It's cool. Well, we got to watch it for the first time.
I know. I'm so glad.
So cool.
Someone said, do you think that if you went to a haunted place without knowing, you would feel that stuff too? And I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
I have definitely had a few times where I felt like a really weird energy, and like it felt really off, and I would like hear things and stuff, but I just put that off because up until this point I didn't fully believe in it. Yeah. And I would just be like, whatever. But yeah, for sure. I've had that happen before.
Yeah. Do you ever get that feeling like right here, where it feels like anxiety or in your gut? You're like, something's off here, something's wrong. And then later, like, you're proven right. Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like you go into a place and then you're like, I don't know if I want to be here. And then someone's like, oh yeah, there's this and this happened here and stuff. Yeah.
It's so crazy. I can't believe that they do this like 20 times, 30 times a year. Because like it's like I'm honestly exhausted watching it back, reliving it. It was exhausting.
Yeah.
And mentally draining.
It's also because spirits feed on your energy. Like,
Right.
you know, like they feed on batteries. That's why batteries like get sucked like lower so fast, and then your own energy and especially we, because we, you know, they really want to talk to us. They feed on our energies, and that's why you get so exhausted. But then, like you said, like I could not sleep afterwards.
Really?
I couldn't. Yeah, we got to the hotel and I could not sleep at all.
Yeah. We had to wake up early too. I remember like they came back to our room after, and we all ended up hanging out until like 1 or 2 in the morning. But we had to wake up at 6 a.m. So we none of us really slept either. And we had to drive to New Orleans.
Oh my god.
That was the only way we could get home.
Oh really? From Mississippi?
Yeah. Well, we could have gone to Franklin, but there was no flight, so we had to drive.
Oh wow. How long was that?
Like 2.5 hours.
Oh god. In the morning.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was like I'm looking forward to going again. And I grew up in Connecticut, and like Connecticut is very famous for its haunted houses.
Oh really?
And they've never gone to Connecticut, so
Let's go to Connecticut.
Yeah.
I'm down.
It'd be really fun.
Yeah. Have I seen Sam and Colby going to the Conjuring house? Yeah, that was the one. I think that was the one that I saw of them. Like why I started watching them, because of the Conjuring house. That one is crazy.
So nuts.
Yeah.
I need to watch more of their videos. I mean, I've watched now probably like 5. But I want to go like do a deep dive now.
Yeah.
I think for me, like, again, it's like rewatching yourself is so hard.
Yeah.
But then now that I've seen it, I'm like, I want to go watch like 20 more of their videos.
They're great. They're so like rewatchable as well, I feel like, because you always see something new.
Also, when you took the photo at the end, did it feel so awkward for you?
Oh my god, the thumbnail?
Yeah.
The thumbnail picture. Yeah, they didn't even use our pictures on the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail.
They used their own?
They used their own. Well, they used the pictures of the, obviously, that they took, but like G and I did the thumbnail pictures as well. So chat, how it works is the way they take the thumbnail pictures, because you know the Sam and Colby thumbnails, it's like them looking terrified, and it is you turn to the wall and then you turn around and you look terrified. Like you go and then you look terrified, and that's how they take the pictures. And it's like a few times you're like, it's really funny. And luckily they did it before us, so it felt less awkward, but it's still like really funny.
Yeah, I think here's mine. I was like so awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see. I have to zoom in. It was like, so awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun though. It's cool.
Yeah, they were like, everyone was like giggling as they were trying to do it.
Yeah, and everyone watches you. It's like everyone's looking at you, and you're just like,
yeah.
It's
so funny.
just scared. Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad you came as well.
This is cool to do.
This is great.
I haven't been on stream in like 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
I'm glad. Do you want to like shout yourself out again as well, so chat can follow you where you are?
I'm only on Instagram pretty much. So Bretty Bass, BRETTIEBASS. That's about it.
Great. I am really exhausted, chat, so I probably will not go through the VidCon stuff today, but I think we still have to play Little Nightmares, so I will do that maybe tomorrow if I'm free tomorrow. But yeah, I will go through the VidCon stuff once I'm doing the Little Nightmares things. But this was really fun. Let me see who we can raid. I also hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I would love to do more like haunted stuff, like, you know, reacting to stuff like that. And also I think it would be really cool to talk to a medium. So I'm gonna try and set that up. I'm gonna see if I can. But yeah, let me see if we can raid, chat. Quackity! Oh my god, it's Quackity, chat. Let's raid Quackity. Go give him my love. I think he is playing on QSMP. Where is my chat? There we go. All right, chat. Go ahead and give Quackity my love. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate you being here.
Thank you for having
And
me.
I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning, evening, or day wherever you are. And keep an eye on my social media. I will let you know when I am live next. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after. But we will then go through all the VidCon stuff. And I have so many stories to tell you. Oh my god, the most embarrassing thing happened to me. I'm excited to tell you guys. But yeah. Until then, bye everyone.